Yeah, I am so sorry about that. I messed up. I'm not very good at this at all, but I'm trying. I might not get back. I did mess up. I don't know. Well, I think I made it back. God bless me. I'm not very good at this at all. I uh, I thought I was in StreamYard, but I guess I wasn't. See how good I am at it? That's okay. So, welcome back, Heather, out and about, Chris, Peter, Cassie, Anne, Debbie. Thanks for finding me again, guys. I just not doing it last week, 1 week, and I forgot what I was doing. It's I'm not getting any younger, which is funny. Okay, I think I found myself again, but can't hear myself. That's weird. So yeah, as I was saying, my life has been pretty traumatic, really, the last while here. Hopefully, God will turn things around and work things out for us. Hi, Troy. Oh, I'm tired tonight, too. That doesn't help. Boy, a 2.5-year-old can certainly take your energy level from a 10 to a 1 in an hour. Hi again, Lee. So if anybody would like to come up, just click the button there. If not, that's okay too. Hi, Joe. Welcome back. I found my way back. It took a few minutes, but I found it. My glasses on like Granny here. So yeah, I we have a kind of a little bit of snow coming down out there, and I think it's wet snow because it's my deck is got a crust on it, so I think it's not the best. I threw a bunch of salt out there a few minutes ago just to. Joe, I actually went out of that one and went into a new one because I wasn't on StreamYard. I thought I was on StreamYard and I wasn't. I was on YouTube, so I probably kicked off, which isn't very nice, and I'm sorry. But yeah, God, I can't. I don't like when I can't hear. Get up there, you. You don't want that. Oh, oh my goodness gracious. I'm just laid right back today on zombie. So yeah, I haven't been on YouTube much for the last week. I just didn't have time. I've been having a lot of issues with hubby here, and he's not sleeping very good, and so when he doesn't sleep, I don't sleep. So it's been a really tough week, but I'm sure it'll turn around. I try to stay positive because negativity feeds negativity and positivity feeds positivity. So I try to live my life that way. Oh my goodness. So yeah. Well, I'm glad you found me again, Joe. We'd be lost without you. Joe, you have a wrench? How come you don't have a wrench there? Where'd your wrench go? Your wrench is gone. Joe, I gave you a wrench. I know I did. That's funny. Peter, sorry I missed your live, but Henry got up and what a time getting him back to sleep. I had to lay with him, and poor little Volla, he was like, Granny, Granny. It broke my heart. No, nobody's really chatting. It's, okay. There's the chat if you want to. Oh, you're backstage. No, you're not. You're not backstage, Chris. I don't see you. No, not there. That's weird. Try again. Try again, Chris. Nope. That's weird. Yeah, so anyway, God, all this dead time I'm putting out here. I still have my Christmas tree up. I didn't take it down. Henry likes it too much, so I said I don't care. I'll leave it up as long as he wants me to. What is going on? There we go. How
Hello,
you
my
doing?
friend.
How
How are
you
you?
doing there, Chris?
Well, it's 16 degrees here, and I'm sitting here like, I think it's the coldest I've ever been. And, because, moving from Texas to here, I'm not used to -6, kind of like like Heather and all the other ones that live up north and yourself
Yeah.
who are used to it. And, so I'm like, uh, let me make sure I got that. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm learning. So now let me ask everybody or the chat or whatever, and see or yourself. When you drip faucet, do you drip both the hot and cold, or you just drip the
Oh
cold?
no, you just drip the cold.
Okay, well
My
that's what
my husband's a plumber, so I
that's
actually
what I
know
did,
that.
and I opened up the cabinets, and I mean earlier today. I mean it's been a long day. It's been interesting because I stayed up late last night. Was going to go to bed.
Okay.
Then I started seeing the storms and all that, and so I stayed up for that. In between the day, I slept a couple hours and kept Trey from our Louisiana Life. I kept him updated with the severe weather in his area.
Okay.
And so anyway, and I didn't know if you were gonna. I had you on my calendar that you'd be live tonight. I just didn't know how your tooth was gonna, if it was gonna allow it or not. So,
Oh,
and
okay.
then so. But anyhow, we made it. You're here, and you're doing great.
Well, I won't say I'm doing great, but I'm okay.
Well, I mean, as long as we take our step forward and we don't take a step behind, we're doing
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's really all about my daughter and her baby
Yeah.
and my grandson. In bed in there. That's what my life is all about.
Yes, ma'am.
It's
Family, is very, very important. I understand.
yeah, family to me comes before anything. It's so important to me.
I
But
think I think Heather's in the basement.
she's not though. Oh, there she is now. She is. She just got there. Add to stage. There we go.
Hi.
There. The
It's been a
family's
day.
coming together.
Slowly but surely, I guess.
That's
How
the
you doing, Heather?
person. That's the person that's going to teach me how to drive on ice and snow.
Well, I can teach you how to drive on snow, but ice and me don't get along.
Well, she does a fantastic job driving.
Yeah, I drove actually. I drove cab for quite a few years when I was younger.
Wow.
So I drove a lot. And I
This-
am an excellent driver and I can drive on snow or ice. It's the other people that can't drive, so they make me can't drive. Because
There's a lot of people that pull out in front of you, and it's like, yeah.
it's the brake. The brake is the thing that I have the problem with. They push the brake on ice. Like, where's that going to take you? To the ditch or my car? God bless.
She'll give me about 10 seconds.
Your kitty
I'm waiting.
cat.
I'm looking forward to the picture of what you had said about Boots, how he sleeps, on his back. It's like,
Speaking of boots,
there's a Boots.
Joe, I gave you a wrench the very first night.
Soraya got volleyball practice until 9, so I have to leave here probably 8:35 to go get her from school. So I'll have you in my ear, but I'm not going to be able to drive there and stay up. So
Yeah, I've been hearing that, Fisherman. I'm trying to figure out. I don't have anything else open.
Okay.
You know,
I had
let me try something.
I
I'm
turned
gonna click off one thing, Wanda, and
okay.
if you lose me, I'll come back.
Okay.
Let's see if
I
this works.
I took and
Did
turned
that
my
work?
TV off, like the sound.
am I echoing?
No, it's on me. It's. I mean, the only thing I've got going is my laptop, which is right here in front of me.
Let me look.
Okay.
The phone. I don't have the phone going or any other chat. I shut down YouTube.
Okay.
So
Well, you should come up and visit with us up here too. We'll have a big family reunion here.
My gearbox.
No. Okay, it's okay. You don't have to. I
no,
just I'd ask.
you have to understand with me, Wanda. It's kind of like Heather, in a way. I've got my dog, and for me to leave my dog, and she's 15 years she can probably hear me. Young, I'll say that,
Yeah.
in Dog's life. And so wherever I go, I take her with me. I just don't, and she's never been on a plane. She's never flown with me. She probably wouldn't want to fly with me because I don't fly straight and level.
Oh,
Good save.
I have my phone plugged into my battery pack, and somebody just grabbed my cord.
It's like, hey, a new worm or wormy.
No, that's Mocha. This is Boots.
Yeah, well, I'm saying that I didn't know if it was Mocha was around or if it was Boots.
No, it was Boots.
Hi, Boots. Hi, buddy.
You say hi.
Oh, I got to look. Oh,
Mocha's playing with her worm toy. Watch.
So where's your daughter at, Heather?
She's at volleyball practice.
Oh, very good.
It started at 7, and I have to pick her up at 9. And school takes, I don't know, like a 15-minute drive.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
have her
I
worm
hear
toy.
ya. They it's good when they get involved in things in school. It
She's not going to let you have it, Boots. You can try.
it helps their social life and all that.
Yeah, it's JO volleyball, so it's Junior Olympic. I think it costs like $150 to play, and they practice for January and February, and then in March they start with tournaments. And when I work a shift in the concession stand, I'll get most of that money back.
Okay.
So it's not a huge.
See my baby? Can you see my baby there?
I
Yes,
can,
ma'am.
yeah.
She this is where she is, stuck to me all the time. If I'm sitting, she's beside me, touching me. But yeah, oh dear. I'm quite warm. I have the heat on. Both the heat pumps and the furnace is even kicking on, so it's cold out there, but it's hot in here. Ooh.
I turned up my heat. I got home and it was chilly in here, so I turned it up to 65.
Oh, really?
I generally have it at 63 because I run warm.
Okay, well, mine is at, right now, my heat pump in my living room is at 79 because it
I
is
would
really
die.
cold out. And then the one in the bedroom is at 86 because he gets really cold
Yeah,
because he's
I can't
not very
handle super
mobile
warm.
and he can't walk around a lot and stuff. So I have the heat on in there at 86, and then I believe the furnace is at, and it's in the middle of the home here, so it, I believe, is at 72. Normally 72 is what I have the heat at, but he's been finding it really cold this last couple of years, so I have to turn it up. God bless.
Yeah, I run really warm, so I can't function when it gets above like 78.
Yeah, I'm not very good
Nope.
at it either. I don't like heat. I like it
Well,
when it's cooler.
I know the feeling because I'm very warm-blooded.
Yeah, me too.
And so living in Texas, it was like, by the time I would take the bulletproof vest off, the uniform, all that junk, I was like, I had to go get a shower because I was sweating from it all.
Yeah,
Well,
I hear you.
up here, I'm trying to get used to, it's a lot windier.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's like -6 right now for the wind chill, which, Heather's like, oh, that's nothing. Watch this.
No, it's about what we dealt with this afternoon. So, I'm on my phone, so if I disappear, let me look and see what it is right now.
So have
It
you
is.
been putting new videos out, Chris?
Well, I tried something new. I took a couple of pictures of Faith, my dog,
Okay.
going out in the backyard, and I was like, yeah, the spot there is her. you couldn't see it because, so I was trying that, and I've got to do a video from a gift from a special friend. I
Yeah.
haven't done that yet because between YouTube and then the weather and
Yeah.
sending out weather alerts to family and friends and things like this of areas, and it's it's like I've been busy, so
I know.
I've got to.
You know, one thing that people really enjoy is when you take your like phone or whatever you're using and video drives around your area. Like everybody loved mine. God, I got a lot of views on those videos.
I
Well,
thought it was
So
going to be like kind of awkward and like people were be like, "What is that?" But people actually seem to enjoy them.
they
I
do,
loved
they
it.
really do.
Yeah, I did the short video of me driving around in my little community. I've you
You
know I
have a Napa auto parts store and a train station like we have. Only ours are separated by a lot more space than. Yeah.
And his are it I know here like I did a video on the waterfront downtown in Charlottetown, and I did oh,
I'm gonna grab my jacket.
and I did a video on the church, and then I did a video on the beach, Canadian Summers. That was the song I played, and I I've been wanting to do like a lot more videoing of the island because a lot of people ask me to video like where islanders go, right? And not tourists, but islanders. And I wanted to do that, but because of his health, I really can't. Like, I only have one respite a week, and that's on Fridays from 1 until 4. And I have appointments and I have groceries to get, and I don't really, I can't really do it. Okay, one is vertical, but the rest is because of three on one on panel.
Well, I came up sideways, so that's partially my fault.
because
Okay.
it's
Hi,
about.
Ace. How you doing, girl? Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Ace. And
Glad you
fisherman.
guys made it over.
And fisherman, I hope you get feeling better.
So do I.
I just started my
And,
car.
but yeah, so anyway, we that's my plan is to go and do I'm actually trying to find someone to come in and do respite care and give me a couple of afternoons a week to myself.
Oh.
And once I do that, then I'm going to start videoing a lot more of the island and people can see it, right? Because so many people want to see it, and because I'm don't have the free time to do it, I
That's weird.
I can't.
My audio just like started coming out of my phone and not out of my ear. So I don't know if my phone connected to my car or what happened, but who knows?
So how are you doing, Rebecca? How's everything going there?
Did you see those beautiful colors of the new yarn that she got?
Oh yeah, yeah. I actually popped in on my TV last night for about 15 minutes, and it was when Rebecca was showing the yarn she got. My gosh, some beautiful colors, Rebecca.
Yeah. It was, if I recall correctly, Rebecca, you can correct me if I'm wrong. It was cotton yarn.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I remember right.
Rebecca says I'm getting lots of snow and probably ice also. Have not been outside. Oh, I haven't been outside today either. Hello, Hank. How you doing?
Okay. My sound is coming out of my phone and I can barely hear it. And I'm getting ready to head to school. So I'm going to hop off, but I'll listen and I will catch you guys on the flip side.
All
Okay.
right. Safe
We might
travels.
be here when you get back. You never know.
Yeah. It's possible. I'm guessing it'll probably be 9:30-ish, somewhere in there. So
You never know. We could be still here.
We'll be up. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll poke her. I'll keep poking her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that works
that's
because
funny.
if you're still on when I get home, I'll come back up.
Okay.
Awesome.
We'll see you then.
All right. See you later.
Drive safe.
All right. Bye-bye.
I will.
But yeah. So it's been a week.
Well,
I have lots of people praying.
yes, ma'am.
So that's number one. I'm just I keep thinking little man that's gonna come out here any second. I keep looking down the hallway for him.
Well, you might have wore him out.
Oh, the poor little thing. He's beside himself. He doesn't know what's going on. Where's my mama, dada? He does talk to them FaceTime every day, 3 or 4 times a day, though. But he doesn't understand why they're not here.
Well,
And Granny keeps telling him, Mama, Dada, come back. Mama, Dada, come back.
Come up with some ideas and make some games or something.
I play with them all day,
Yeah.
Chris. You wouldn't believe how much I play with them. I have 2 different kinds of blocks, and him and I build things together all the time. I have a couple of crayons. I have I bought this for him, the Bible stories.
Nice.
And I bought for Christmas I bought him, I guess, about 10 books. So I'm reading those to him, and he's got me going all the time doing something. And then when I'm trying to make supper, he says, Granny, I help you.
Yeah.
He wants to help Granny make supper. But God,
That's great.
He's such a sweet child, and he's like very intelligent for 2.5. Like, he literally is like a 6-year-old in intellect. He can have conversations like you wouldn't believe. He's always saying, Granny, come have chat with me. Like, funny or what?
No, I'm just laughing because I think of my grandchildren and how they are and
Yeah.
type thing. So I'm reminiscing is what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
Because,
hi, Jennifer. Hi, DJ. How you doing, girl?
Hi, Jennifer.
It's it's quite a thing.
Okay, I gotta lean back here and turn off this little electric heater. It's getting toasty.
Yeah, it's in here too, but I can't turn it down because they'll be cold.
Well,
we don't want them to be cold.
It's showing 75 degrees in this little my office here, so I was like, that's too toasty for me.
79 in my living room right now. My kitchen is probably around 70. It's probably the best place to be. And then the bedroom is 86. And
I'd be melting.
that's how I am. Like, I could live comfortably at 62, 64. Comfortably. But, any hotter and I just die.
I'm a 69, 70 type person.
Okay.
I mean, if it's during the winter times,
Yeah.
the summertime, I've got, the AC is my best friend. So,
Yeah, me too. I have the air conditioner on at 70 all summer. And it's really comfortable at 70.
Well, they're supposedly talking about down here Thursday or Friday that there's going to be another snowstorm that's coming up from Texas to come up this way. So, but that's Thursday or Friday, so that's X amount of days away, and I'm, I wait I wait for a day before to really believe the weather people.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Ace, it is really hard to find caregivers. Um, like Ace says, Wanda, my ma, I have respite through area on aging, and the local nursing home cared for her a few days a month. Hard to find caregivers for dementia, Alzheimer's. Hope this helps. I actually, Ace, I worked in dementia and Alzheimer's for years and years and years, and I thoroughly love my job. I think I lost Chris, but it was very rewarding for me. I really liked it. Joe, it's 16 degrees outside there. What's it here? I'm not sure. We lost you.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to get that feedback or whatever that's on my end figured out, and
I don't hear it.
oh,
Like, I can't hear it, but I'm listening on my phone, so.
well, I don't know. It's one of those. It's the first time it's ever happened because I've never had any other issues.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well, that's just it. You'll have to do a live of your own one time soon.
Well, see,
And
that's
we'll
the
all
other.
come up on yours.
You think you're learning too many crickets.
It's not that hard to get onto a live. It's hard to do the other stuff. But the live, I actually didn't do too bad. I mean, I had Jesse. Jesse is the one that got me through my first live.
Well, I will get there. I still need to do an intro on just a regular video. I'm not going to do a long one,
Yeah.
And,
Well, like, just hit the live and go live and just let people come up and help you out. It's the only way you're going to learn. I mean, that's what Jesse told me. Just go on and let people come up and help you out. There's
yeah.
lots of experienced people out there. I'm not one. But there is lots, they tell me. Anyway.
Well, I mean, obviously, as many lives of other channels that I've been on, I'm not afraid of being in front of the camera. That's not it.
Right. And you talk quite well on it.
And,
So you could do it yourself. And,
oh yeah.
And like, that's how you get started, is just to do it. I put it off for months because I was scared as heck.
No. I'm more concerned about I'm the computer stuff, it's kind of like I'm not well versed. I tried to restream the other day on our Louisiana Lives live.
Yeah.
Got it going. How, I don't know, but he uses Restream.
Okay. So you got some hours then?
I got some, yes, ma'am.
Well, that's good.
I think I'm up to 60.6, which, I'm not trying to be monetized. I'm not trying to, have 1 trillion followers or whatever.
That's what I'm like.
I just,
It wouldn't pay me to become monetized because I'm on disability. So it wouldn't be worth my while to do that. What I really would like is just to do some of the, what do you call them?
I'm sorry. I was reading what Trey had just texted me.
Do some of the sponsorships.
Oh.
Like, I'd like to do that. There's a few things I'd like to get through sponsorships. But not a lot. There's not really a lot I want. But there is a few things I'd like that I've seen people do sponsorships on. Hello, Arlene.
Hi, Arlene.
But yeah, like I know, like, most people want to be monetized and stuff like that, and like that doesn't really matter to me. I think I'm a little over 300 hours.
Well, it's like with me, it's like, I have ideas for the channel and all that. I copycatted Heather when I went and drove that day that I drove around. I was driving. I was like, oh, hey, I could record a short, and so I did that,
Well, that's what I mean. You should be doing more of those drive arounds because those are people I myself am like, those are videos I watch. I always watch the drive around videos. Like, they interest me because I like to see, the vegetation, just the views and like what the town or city or whatever it is has, like, to offer people. Like, those things really interest me.
Well, it's like for you're riding with that person, and so you get to see their home, their area, their town, their city, their parish, whatever,
exactly,
their providence, and it's like I think, didn't you go and you were doing like a drive with the coastal area?
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I never knew, and it was really beautiful.
Well, we have such a beautiful island here. It's absolutely gorgeous here. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
Stuck at home.
So am I.
Do I need to send a plane or a helicopter up there to get you to?
Yeah, really?
No.
Yeah. Chris and Rebecca, you chat for a sec. I have to run to check on the baby.
Hi, Arlene. Yes, I have Arlene on my phone.
Ah.
So yeah. But yeah, it's I don't know why your thing's doing that either.
I don't know. I don't know if it's because she's vertical. I don't know. Instead of being horizontal. I don't know.
I don't know if you guys heard me there, but I have to go check on the baby. So you guys chat for a minute, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Not a problem. I don't have a problem talking to people.
I don't either.
Oh.
But
I
I did.
finally-
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Rebecca. Forgive me.
It's okay. I've been trying to find something that I can keep my long hair back, and I finally found something. Is as I'm working on this blanket, my hair falls out, and then I find hair in it. It's like, no.
Well, then,
Yeah.
who was it? There was, oh goodness gracious, another channel, and they had received a gift or box, and she has long hair as well. And and it was funny. Her husband put one on until she caught it. It was a boho something. It was like a band.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was wearing one of those, and he had put one on, and she was like, well, there's another one. Where did it go? And she looked at him and just like, really? I loved it.
This is another one. I got a black one, and I got this hot pink. This one's a little bit tighter. This one isn't so tight, and I was getting a headache from this one.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, I don't need something that tight on my head.
Well, that's like I'm trying to break in this new hat that I got from our Louisiana Life, and I've got to get the bill just right and all that, and then I keep having to adjust it because I need to go get a haircut because I've got long hair now.
No, you don't.
Well,
my brother's got long hair.
Miss Rebecca, trust me, if you'd have seen me when I was 13, I had hair down to here because that was back in the 70s.
Oh.
So I had long hair.
So what year were you born?
1962.
Oh, you're just a year younger than me.
Well,
people look at me and they say, no, you're not. And I'm like, okay, fine.
In a few weeks, I turned 63.
I'm already there.
You know, the only thing you know how I remember being a kid and going, gosh, I wish I was 18. And then when I was 18, I was like, gosh, I wish I was 21. Now I'm waiting for the big 6-5 to get here so I can get the property tax set at one, it won't go up anymore. And
go ahead. Here in Missouri, if you're on Social Security, which I am already, you have to do it every single year. In April. You go up there in April and you fill out the paperwork, and then next April you have to do it again.
Well,
it's not permanent.
The thing with me is that when I went up to vote, early voting at the county seat here,
Joe, I just seen something. Joe Jacobs said he was born in 61. Wow.
Yeah.
What month were you born, Joe? See if he says. Oh, I was coming up here to give some. Ooh, Johnny's here.
Johnny and Christine.
Hey.
Hi.
I wanted to teach Wanda how to do certain things. Well, I'm older than you. I was born in July. Just a little bit.
You were born into the sign of Cancer, most
No.
right? No?
No.
Okay.
Leo.
The lion.
The lion.
That's a good thing.
My dad was Cancer. Hi, Tiffany. Canadian Family Life's in here too.
Hello, welcome in, Canadian Family. Miss Wanda will be right back.
Yes, Wanda will be right. She will be right back. She's checking on her grandchild. But yeah, there's been a few times, and there's Lee. I know I didn't spell your name right, Lee, but I don't know how to spell it in that the way they do up in Canada. I do know it's Lee. I do know that.
Oh, Leigh.
Yes.
That's good, Heather. Now just get her and you back safely home in a bit. But that's like,
Leigh. Yes. But that yarn that I ended up picking up, I like to do where where it's colored instead of just solid.
well, there was a couple in there that I thought were just amazing, beautiful colors. I was like, wow.
You're gonna make some pretty nice hats with those.
No, I make scrubbies out of those.
Oh dear.
Just think
right,
of
you sent me
just
two
think
of
of
your
a pound of each one of those. How many scrubbies is that all gonna make?
How many can you get from that, do you think?
I've never had that yarn before, so I don't know.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And you're famous for those scrubbies.
And
hats.
And blankets.
I
I
seen that one blanket you were doing.
Wow.
This is a king size blanket for Karen.
Okay. Yeah. I love that rust color.
It's called pumpkin.
Okay. I love that. Stop. Hey. Hey.
The dachshund for you.
Okay.
Somebody just wanted to come say hi.
Stop. You're gonna wake the baby.
He's like, well, I want somebody to play with.
Do you want a treat? Go get the couch, Mom. Give me a treat. No. Stop. You won't stop.
I am on this blanket. I am on the last 3 panels, which are 18 rows each.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
And right now I'm working on the last 3.
I love that color. The rust color there, pumpkin, I guess. It's actually one of my favorite colors, rust. I
put these in that Ziploc bag so that she will have it.
I'm going to show you my hat, Rebecca, just one sec.
Yes. The red is called cherry.
Berry?
Cherry.
Okay.
Cherry denim.
Okay.
And pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice. Now this is my hat. I don't know if you can see that.
Ooh.
Takes a few seconds to be able to see it. See how it has a peak on it?
Yes.
There's the peak. See it?
Yeah.
Well, I have about, I guess, 9 or 10 of these hats, but I want one made in like the pumpkin spice and in the sage green. You know sage green?
Yes.
It's actually my wall behind me is sage green. But I'm looking to have somebody make these for me. I said, I wish you were closer because it's too freaking expensive to send stuff down here. And we know that, don't we?
To send that box in the United States in a flat rate large shipping box it wasn't a flat rate. It was a shipping box to Tony and Joni. My brother paid $55.
Oh my God.
But it's food. It's food for them.
Okay.
You know, the hats that I make are those ones on the round loom.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do those.
You don't know how
Isn't
to
that
do.
isn't this beautiful?
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
See,
I'm making
I'm not much for like that kind of hat. These are like my winter hats that I wear. This one here. And it's like, see that? And then
yeah.
I always
It
wear it like that.
why
I love these
I'm
hats.
trying to Fiddler. That hat makes me think of Fiddler on the Roof.
Well, I have a purple one, the brown one, the white one, a beige one. Um, I'm trying to think. I have so many different colors, but I want, honey. I'm not. No, no, that's enough. Hey, hey, Mom said no. That's enough.
But
Ah,
mom.
But anyway, yeah, that's what I want. I want 3 more colors to go with what I have. So hopefully I can find somebody to do it.
You're gonna have to get the rust-colored one now.
Well, that's my favorite color is rust. Like pumpkin spice is close to rust. I like that color too.
The
But I have a red
yarn-
one.
Oh, I've got one up here. Let me see. This is
I'm
the.
so tired here. Like all I want to do is just like.
I don't know. I don't know if they have. It's the company that I order these from is called Hirschner's,
Okay.
and the brand on this yarn is Lion Brand.
Okay. Like
This is 100. Let me see here. I'll find it. Let's see. It has 1,020 yards in this.
oh my goodness. So does it take a yard to make a hat?
No,
No.
no,
More or less?
less.
Oh
I don't know
wow.
how many. I don't know how with these with those hats because I'm making them on these round looms. That's how I make.
Yeah.
That's how I make the Santa hats. That's how I make all of the beanies.
Okay.
You know, the ones that are long and stuff like that. This is what they're made on.
Okay.
I've never measured. You know, I'd have to take it apart to know how much is used.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And that's considered knitting because when you look at it, you see the V there. That's the knit and the pearls on the inside.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that's how I learned how to make the knitted hats.
Okay.
Well, Rebecca, that blanket that you showed,
I
that
can-
reminds me of back in the 70s. My mother had these blankets that weren't blankets to me because they had holes in them, and they were called Afghans.
Yes.
And I was like, that's not going to keep me warm, Mom. I mean, because it's got holes in them. Well, she said, well, just try it. And Lord and behold, I'm like, wow, I can't, I was kind of like, really?
I think this is gonna. You're probably gonna remember these. Do you remember thermal blankets?
Yes, ma'am.
I sleep with a thermal blanket every night, and trust me, I get too warm.
But I was like that. I was reminiscing when you showed your blanket earlier, and I was like, that reminds me of my mother's Afghans that she swore up and down and loved them and everything else. And unfortunately, I wish I had one of those from that era from her today. But of course, I wasn't there when she passed away. So, because I was in the military, so I didn't get to secure things. Unfortunately.
This stitch here is, if you take a look at this is called a puff.
Oh yeah, it's puppy.
It's puff.
Oh, it's
and
pretty.
the thing that's really interesting is because of the way I'm doing this, it's the same on the other side. And you see
wow.
that I twisted that. They are it's the way that you do it. When I'm doing this,
Love it.
when I do this is you go into the back side stitch, because see how it puffs out like that?
Yes, ma'am.
That's what it's called. And then when I come up to these is I go 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Number 4.
Now, that's beautiful, Rebecca.
That goes into both sides, and then I come down here, and this is a double crochet, and I just see how that goes into that back side. You're not going into both, and that's why this has this puff look to it. And trust me, this thing's going to be really warm. This has, trust me, just sitting on my lap here, I'm getting hot. It's like, oh my goodness. This thing is a king. This is a California king.
Yeah.
I'm on a full-size bed. How am I trying to, that's why I had to ball that up.
I have a
Hi,
king size.
Joe. Hi,
I've got a king size
Hello,
bed
Joe
as
Fixer.
well.
How are you?
I've got your chat on my phone. And every time I see it move, my peripheral vision sees it.
Yeah. That's like if you see me looking over here, I'm looking at the chat on my phone. So, but I did see where I had missed a response from you, Miss Rebecca, on the hat. So I've got, because I'm on Social Security and all that, the end of the month, I will reach back out to you to see how I need to take care of that to get to you.
Do you have PayPal?
I do. I've also have Venmo.
Okay, I don't have Venmo. I just have PayPal.
Okay,
and
I will see if it still works or whatever.
Yeah.
The problem with me moving, I've went from the bank in Texas to a bank up here, and I'm trying to get everything switched over, and it's like, it's like an oy vey moment.
What I ended up doing was through PayPal, I got a card instead of having it go to my bank account. They'd sent me the card so that I'm on disability, so I don't want Social Security or the welfare knowing that I have that. To me, it's crazy.
Well, that's like I keep seeing posts about retirees and all this, and senior citizens shouldn't be taxed, because they've paid their dues, which I'm all for it.
I agree.
I mean, because it's like everything you touch, drink, or put in your vehicle or on your vehicle, or just everything you do in your life it's like tax. You're like, wait a minute, I've already paid tax on that, but now I've got to pay the government tax. I was like, wait a minute, I think it's kind of double taxing here.
Well, you realize that I own this house, so I have real estate tax. And then I also have personal property tax.
I don't understand you guys how you have real estate tax. When you buy a house, you pay your taxes here in Canada. You pay your taxes, and then you don't pay tax on your house again. You pay taxes on your property.
Yeah.
But you don't pay taxes on your house again.
Hi, Beth and Neil.
Hi, Beth and Neil.
Well, see, that's like with me. Like,
hi, Beth.
With
hi, Neil. Glad to see you. I hope you're feeling a little bit better, Beth.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep, been in my prayers, Miss Beth, for sure.
Yes.
Mine too. For
Mine
sure.
Also.
It's like, wow. I've known Beth for since 2023. I met her.
Oh wow.
I've known
That's
her
great.
for a while.
Well, I'm looking.
She's a very, very nice lady. I never met
is.
her, but she, I've watched her on here for the last, couple of years or whatever. And she's always such a pleasant person.
Going to the doctor tomorrow. Well, I will say prayers for you again, as always, for tonight, for tomorrow, Miss Beth. And I'm sure everybody else will as also.
Definitely just I have an iPad, but I haven't updated it.
Like so.
I don't think it's gonna do it.
My goodness. Do that again, Miss Rebecca. I'm looking at those hands. You look like you've got some big hands.
Yes, I do.
And I don't mean that rudely. I mean, it's like, wow.
I have a hard time trying to get that heart in there.
Yeah. I don't think I have to do the updates, and I haven't done it yet. So I go, well, not used to my phone's a Android. I'm used to Android. It's not iPhone, this is an Apple iPad.
Okay.
So I don't know a lot about Apple.
Well, see, I don't know
the only one I know anything about is Apple.
Yeah. Same.
Not me.
I didn't buy it myself. My daughter did. She got about what, I don't know, 5 years ago or so, gave me it. And she showed me how to use it, and that's all it took. And then every time she upgrades, I get her old phone.
That's nice.
I'm up to I think this is the 11 Pro Max.
Yep, that's what I have.
She's at whatever the latest one is. Is it 15 or 16, whatever? Yeah, she's there with Pro Max. So she'll be upgrading again next year. So I'll be at that level next time.
Well, the thing I have found out, because I doubt you can see it, but if it'll turn. But if you look right about here, I call it the full moon, and it's the birthmark. I'm trying to get it. But anyway, there's a brown circle dark spot there. Anyway, I call it the full moon, and I love seeing the moon and all this jazz. So I have found that iPhones in their cameras, and it might be me, operator error, do not take good pictures of the moon.
No, they don't.
Versus Android phones, my Lord, their camera and all that take way better pictures. But the problem I have is that if I went and changed from iPhone to Android, I'd be like, how do you do this? Because I've had family and friends who've had them, and they're like, well, here, take a picture. And then I'm sitting there going like, okay, where's it at? I'm lost. So,
yeah, that's it.
I mean, there's so many people. There's a lot of people that know this, but I have two phones. This is a Go phone, and it's the last of the LGs, and I'm going to try to keep this thing going as long as I can.
Okay.
But
it's your burner phone.
What are you talking about, Ace? That candy chopper feeling? Tell me what you're talking about. I don't know.
So Miss Rebecca really got a burner phone, is what she's saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
I certainly do.
She's undercover, so we better be careful what we say.
Oh, my tooth. Okay, well, it's still a little tender, and if I get anything hot or cold in there, I could cry. But if I keep everything to the right side of my mouth, I'm doing good. And I do, believe me, I'm really careful now. But I have to I have to wait until I talk to the specialist to see if I can get it done. Because of my blood clotting issues, I can't go and get my teeth surgery done, and I do need it done.
How
But
many more days do you have to wait before they come back on vacation or from vacation?
well, he's on vacation, but it's not a phone call that you get right away when they get back. I know I have an appointment with them February, I think it's 7th. I'm not positive, but I think that's the date. I have a phone appointment because he's in another province. My specialist, that's where I had to go. We have to go to the mainland to have any kind of cardio problems, kind of thing, issues. So anyway, he'll call me on that date, and we'll talk it over then. But the last time they told me I couldn't have the dental surgery, so I
This-
don't know. We'll just see what happens.
This is a blanket that I did for Peaceful Des.
Oh my God, that's
Oh,
pretty.
wow.
It's called
Is it
Painted.
ever?
It was a red heart painted desert. She loves fall colors.
That's me. I'm totally fall colors. Love fall colors.
So that's one
That
of
is
the
gorgeous,
picture.
Rebecca.
This is one of the pictures that I have. Now, don't ask me who I sent this baby blanket to, but this is a seashell stitch of a baby blanket that I did.
Oh,
Now, do you do all of them hand knit or hand crochet?
It is, yes, it's crocheted. And this is now this blanket here
Yeah.
went to, I call him Skipper. He's
Okay.
on New Miss Maniac.
okay.
I don't know if I think he won the blanket that he got.
Yes.
And his wife kept taking his. So then I crocheted this one for her.
Okay.
So yeah, that's one that I've done. Here's all those scrubbies that are now gone. Yeah. I made 200. I made 200 scrubbies. 100 of them were supposed to go to Lake Tin Killer. And I didn't get to go because of vehicle.
Yes, I
Problems.
remember.
And
I remember that.
100 of them went to Andale. And that's where she's getting
And
some of those.
Okay. And well, I got 2. You sent me 2, and you sent the hash.
Well, that's a given. It seems pointless if I'm sending someone a hat. I may as well throw 2 scrubbies in there.
Yeah.
Because
well, I appreciate
just
them.
to send scrubbies is over $5.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I know.
Absolutely.
I know.
I hope things are changing for the better coming soon.
Oh, for sure.
I'll just leave it at that.
For sure.
I pray for all of my friends online every day. I pray for all my family, all my friends here every day, that God, put positivity in their lives and make their lives better. Because prayers can't hurt.
No. And we could it's like the whole reason why I named my dog Faith is because, as I tell everyone, it's because we could all use some faith.
Yeah.
It doesn't, so.
If I didn't have faith, I wouldn't have anything.
Yep, I firmly believe it.
Yeah. Yeah. And the USPS is in slow motion mode. I can't read today. Motion delivery for delivery speed since 2020. Okay. I know here, like we if I order something through Amazon, like they're fast. Like it's a matter of 2, 3 days and I get what I ordered. Sometimes it's actually the next day. Depends on how far away it is. But like it's really fast here.
Well,
You're welcome,
usually
Beth.
I've shipped a package to Heaven's Fire, and I shipped it out. Let's see, last week, and it's like how Joe was saying. It's kind of like put, 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 put. But then I'm also thinking between
Well,
me and her is all this weather and snow and ice and all that.
how
So
far are you from her?
by driving, I'm sure 8-10 hours, I'm guessing.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Because you have to remember she's up there in Minnesota and I'm down here right on the Oklahoma Kansas border.
Okay. Okay.
So
Well, that does make a big difference.
I got to keep counting, make sure I have 7 double crochets there.
Oh,
So,
but it's like the year in April, if I recall correctly, I'm making plans so I can go to 10 Killer so I can meet other channels and YouTubers and all this. And I was sitting there, and the first question I was asking was like, "Hey, I've got a dog. Is there a place because I don't have an RV. I don't have a pull behind or a fifth wheel camper or
yeah.
a camper in my truck. I've got a tent, but I'm sorry.
Well, you'll have to invest in a little camper for yourself.
Well, I was, and again, this goes to say how much these people are so community oriented, how much they care. I had a Miss Evelyn Newman. I mean, she was like, here's this. Yes, you can stay here, and they accept dogs, and there's cats, and she's wonderful.
Evelyn is one of the sweetest people you could ever get to know.
Well, I'm hoping I don't know if she's going to be coming to 10 Killer this year. I don't know yet. I forgot to ask, or I may
she's
have.
A doll. I just love her.
No, she's a very good friend. I'll put it that way.
She is. She's a beautiful lady.
And so
there was the packages of the yarn that I've gotten 2 packages from Hirschner's, and they send it FedEx. My very first package that came from FedEx, they said they had transferred it to USPS.
Okay.
I called USPS and they said we do not have it. The thing is that if it's over a pound, FedEx keeps it.
Why?
And I found that out, but that's not what FedEx told me. And then the next morning, I'm waiting for this package. I'm going out of my house to see if it's on my porch. They delivered it to my neighbor.
Oh
my neighbor picked up the box and took it into their house. I had to go over and knock on the door to ask him for my box.
Oh my God. She didn't let you know that she had it.
No, they didn't even come over here and put it on my place because clearly my name's on it.
Yes.
So I ended up, this time they brought it at 8:58 p.m.
Oh my gosh.
They were driving when they said, oh, your box is closed. Lori Prepping for Heaven says hello, Wanda, Chris, and Rebecca.
Hi, Lori.
Totally missed the notification.
Hi, Miss Lori.
Hi, Lori.
You need to come up and say hello.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I changed where my sign is on my fence.
Okay.
To where it's on the end, when they're driving down this road, that they can see where 1365 is.
All right.
It's like Please, I want my box. I don't want my neighbor getting it.
That's it.
They were driving a one of those, not U-Haul, but one of those other trucks with the packages in the back
Okay.
for the local deliveries.
All right.
No,
The reason why when you said FedEx earlier, Miss Rebecca, and I kind of laughed, is because the FedEx truck and driver that delivers here is because, I mean, population is 3,001. I'm the one. So anyway, it's a small town. There's country dirt roads surrounding. Well, by the time he comes to deliver to my house, his truck is covered in dirt and everything, and then he delivers the package, and I'm sitting there. I have to wipe off all the dirt off the package because. And the other funny thing is that I always know when it's FedEx because the fact that he sounds like he needs a new exhaust because he doesn't have one.
I just remembered what the truck was. It was a budget tail truck that they were using. You know, one of the ones that they raise up the door. They have to get out of the truck and then go to the back and crawl up in there.
Well, I've seen them do that during, like Christmas time when they're so busy, and UPS and everybody else does that. So,
yeah, it's really hard. Like here, we seem to have a lot of problems with people, with the delivery drivers putting packages, like it could be 50 miles from where it's supposed to be. I mean, that's kind of a pain in the patootie. People are on Facebook saying, does anybody know this person with their name on the package? And like they're 50 miles away. Like that's horrible.
I mean, I understand we're human. Things happen.
But not every day. Not every day. I mean, yes, I'm not infallible, but I certainly really think about what I'm doing, especially a job. You're dropping packages off to people. That's really important to those people.
Well,
Anyway,
you've got to remember that the years that Miss Rebecca and Miss Wanda and I and everyone else, times have changed. It's not it's not help thy neighbor. It's not love thy neighbor.
It's what can I do for myself?
Yes,
what can you do for me?
And what can I get out of the deal?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the thing that like Miss Rebecca does with her knitting and her crocheting.
That's right.
How many people?
Such a giving lady.
How many people do you know that do that?
That's right.
I mean, it's sad that it's things like because I had learned a long time ago with my great grandfather.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I was a kid. I was out playing, doing this. I wish I would have spent more time to learn more things. I mean, he had a farm and all this. I wish I'd have learned how to do more things other than what he taught me. But
yeah, I understand.
The fact that he, unfortunately, he's not here anymore.
Yeah, my father was a master mechanic, and even as I get older, it makes it a little harder to work on cars. But there are certain things that I do know how to do, and I still do it.
Well, I mean, that's if you have an older car, yes. These new cars that are out nowadays, you got to take it to some IT person and with a computer, and oh Lord, it's not like the days where we could crawl in the engine compartment with a screwdriver and a pair of pliers and some baling wire. I think, Miss Wanda, are you going to repost it, the link?
That's what I was doing. That's exactly what I was doing.
Wanda, I got a question to ask you. Do you have YouTube chat popped out?
I have what?
There's some things that I know how to do.
Oh,
that when you set up your live, if you're on
Yeah.
an iPad, if you're on I don't know if you can do it on the iPad, but on a laptop or on a computer, you can go to your live that you're going to get ready to have.
I'm doing it on my phone though.
Oh, you're doing it on your phone. Okay, then you basically you'd have to go into your channel
Yeah.
on YouTube and click on your live.
Yeah.
At the top it has live. I can show you on this one because I've got a live that's coming up Monday, tomorrow.
Okay.
Let me go through this phone and see if I can do it. I don't think I can.
Okay.
But what you do is you go to your channel link. You go to view your channel.
Okay.
Then you click on live.
Okay.
I was just gonna find the chat.
And then basically you click on that live. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it's in 22 hours.
Okay.
Come back over here. I've never done it on my phone. I guess I can't do it. Let me see here. I go there. Nope, I've never done it on my phone, but if you're on your laptop or something
Are you in the
like
kitchen,
that,
Sarah?
there is you go to your live and then you click on that live, and off to the side will be the 3 dots. You wait for it to come up. You click on those 3 dots and it'll say pop out chat.
Oh, see, I don't have that.
Pop out. Yeah, you're on your phone, so it makes it a little bit harder. I don't know
Yeah.
how to do it on the phone, but I do know how to do it on the computer.
Okay.
And then you basically pop out chat. It's the 3 dots. You'll click on those where when you're looking at your computer or your laptop, you will see off to the right-hand side, there's those 3 dots at the top where you have live chat, top chat. You'll click on
See, I
those
don't
3
have
dots.
that on here anyway.
Yeah, you'll click on if you ever get a laptop or a desktop. There's
I
those 3
actually have both. It's,
Okay.
I just never hooked it up to that yet. And
And basically what you end up doing is you click on those 3 dots and it will bring up a list and it'll say pop out chat.
okay.
You pop that chat out, and what I end up doing is I bring that tab forward, and then I go over to the other side and you click on the little square thing that takes YouTube out of the question. It's gone. So you have YouTube, you have your YouTube, your channel, your live popped out. And then what I end up doing is I pull it over to the right side. And then I go back to my StreamYard. And you know how you have that square at the top? You have the double square. You click it to one and you move it over to the left side. And you bring
you know what, Rebecca? Whenever I get my computer hooked up, you can help me do that. Right now.
It makes it nice because you've got YouTube chat up.
Yeah.
And you're able to see StreamYard chat also. So you're getting the updates and you're seeing what you need to do.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it on the phone or the iPad, but on the computer I do.
See, I have my phone, I have an iPad, I have the laptop, and I have a computer. But I don't know why I have them because I never use them. The only thing I ever use is the phone. I don't know. I find the phone so easy to use. Certain things I don't know how to do. So
Why are you whining? Here, Grubby. He's whining at me.
yeah.
You want some attention and love.
Anybody else feels like coming up? Come on up there.
She says, "Okay, I'm done."
For about
What?
2 seconds. Yep.
You guys chat for a second. I have to go check on him. I have to keep tracking on him.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Welcome back, Miss Heather.
Hello.
I missed.
Yeah, the school is I think 11 miles out, so it takes a little bit to get there and then pick her up and then get home.
So I'm 14 hours away from you.
At least it's 14 plus.
Aye. Yeah.
Well, you're a lot closer to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, because when we go down to Alexandria, it's a 4-hour drive, and that's central Minnesota.
Wow.
Well, how far? I don't remember, but I'm trying to remember geography. How are you? So you're closer to the Canadian border than?
Well, if you look at Minnesota, like above Lake Superior, it's got the arrowhead. That's like
Yes,
a
ma'am.
triangle. I'm like in the middle of the base of the triangle.
Ah.
So I'm definitely closer to the Canadian border. If I go up to Orr, it's probably an hour and a half. If I go up to Baudette, which is just under the little, like at the top of the state, there's a little like angle, northwest angle or whatever. It's just south of there. There's a big like double lake. If you look at a map, it's pretty big. There's a lake on top and there's a lake on the bottom. It's Upper Red Lake and Lower Red Lake. If I go to the right-hand corner of Upper Red Lake, it's a 2.5-hour drive.
Well, let's see. I've been in Canadian waters, but never been to Canada. And but I was like, I can't brag enough. Like I say, when you were doing your driving ride-alongs, I call them ride-alongs. I was like, wow, because I was thinking the terrain and everything up in that area was going to be totally, like all forest and big trees and things like this. But what I saw was really beautiful and.
It looks like mountains, but it's actually mine dumps. They take the tailings and they pile them up.
Wow.
So
what's the closest airport then to you that commercial planes could land in?
Hibbing.
Oh wow. Okay.
I would say the airport's probably five miles out, maybe.
So like Delta, American Airlines, Southwest, for an example.
You have to pay a little extra to land into Hibbing, but yeah, you can fly from Duluth to Hibbing or from the cities to Hibbing.
Yeah. Because we
have a small airport here in Columbia, Missouri. It's not in Columbia, it's closer to Ashland, Missouri.
Probably general aviation.
It would be definitely cheaper to fly into Duluth and then get a hitchhiked ride in from there, which is about an hour and a half away, but yeah.
This one connects. This ones are smaller planes, not the real big ones.
You're right.
But they go to St. Louis, where you can catch the bigger planes there, or they do fly to different places. Yeah. Texas and things like that.
Well, the closest one to me is either
Lurie's in the basement.
I could either go to Oklahoma City or Wichita, Kansas.
Okay, we'll have to wait till Wanda comes back because we don't have access.
She said it's kind of cold down there.
StreamYard. Just wait, Lori. She'll be back. I think it's so important when you do connect StreamYard to your channels, have somebody that you trust that can be in. Something happens, because on my third live, my internet went down. We had lost the internet because someone had cut the fiber optic cable.
Oh.
And I'm like, how in the heck am I going to get back up on my live? At that time, Devil Dog was my administrator on StreamYard. So he was able to come in. I came back on my own live in the chat, and Devil Dog was able to bring me back up on the panel because I had pinned that StreamYard link at the top. In fact, that is the first time that I ever had pinned it, and Des taught me how to do that. It was so great, all these people helping me out.
Yep.
Hi. Oh
Hey,
my
what's the
gosh.
top Homestead?
Ed just came in. That's Whistle Stop Homestead. His name's Ed.
I'm gonna have to start making a Microsoft make a Word document so I can have everybody's names so I can try to remember everybody. But right now I'm just trying to learn how to do all this stuff. So I'll try to learn the name. So folks, forgive me for the time until then.
I think that's why it's so important to put whatever name you want to go by in the beginning, or parentheses or whatever. I kind of made that choice that I was going to do. Yeah, I understand.
Uh-oh, she got the spray bottle out. I know what she's doing now. Mm-hmm. Somebody, it wasn't Boots, was it? Please tell me it wasn't Boots.
It was Mocha. She was scratching my window. It was not Boots. For once, he wasn't the one.
There we go. I'm back.
Hey,
someone's in your basement.
Miss Lori's in your basement.
Oh.
Hey, Miss Lori's in your basement.
Okay, thanks everybody.
Lori's in your basement.
Oh God. Add to stage. There we go. Hi, Lori.
Hi,
Lori.
Oh, right. Now we can have the party.
Did I make you wait long?
Just a little bit.
Oh,
No
I didn't
big
mean
deal.
to. I
That's okay.
had to go check the baby.
Oh, I better go make coffee now. Miss Lori's here, so you know what that means. All nighter.
He's funny, isn't he?
Yeah.
Hey, you've got these two right here that can back me up on the all nighter thing.
Oh, I'm
This
not
is
an
true.
all-nighter person, believe me.
Don't
That
blame
won't be happening. with
Don't
me.
blame Lori. It's not her fault.
I'm too.
It's my butt
I'm
that didn't go to
too
bed.
busy for all-nighters. I do that here
I
with
think
these two.
I think we're all incorrigible.
Oh
It's
wow.
like, here, twist my arm. Come on, twist it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what. I'll go to bed. You guys keep talking, and I'll just let it run, and I'll plug it in so it doesn't die on you.
Oh, hey, by the way,
funny.
welcome back to Wanda's Live, Wanda.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Yeah,
Wanda.
now the Wanda's back.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, we've got to behave.
No, you don't. You just be yourselves. That's all I ever ask of anybody. Don't like people to be anything but who they are.
Well, let's see. What was that movie? Me, Myself, and Irene? Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's right. Do you want to get up here? Come on. Come on, baby. She'll stand there and look at me until I tell her she can get up. Come on. Come on, then. Are you coming? Okay, there, I put it back. Come on. She's getting more friendly anyway when I'm talking now. When other people are talking, she's...
Get off the counter.
Probably scaring the heck out of her because she doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
All these people talking. Where is that coming from?
See my
That was
baby?
Boots.
Yeah.
Hi.
She's looking up at you like, what?
I saw
That's
that
my
phone come
baby.
out.
And then, I don't know where the other one is. Oh, yeah, she's down there. Look.
Yeah.
Right now.
There's that baby. She's like,
I don't know if I'm getting her or not.
she's like, don't
I'm
photograph me,
hiding.
Mom.
I'm hiding.
Well, the funny thing is when it's just me out here, she tries to get up with me, but I don't let her because she's too big of a dog. But I'll sit there and kind of make a big deal of her and stuff.
Hi, Brent.
But you can't let a 80-pound dog up on your knee. Believe me, it's too hard. Woo.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm hot. Midlife crisis. Woo, it's warm.
I'm trying to cool you off.
Yeah.
You're cooling me off.
It's 66 in my house. It's
Oh
almost
no,
perfect.
no, it's 79 here.
Wow.
I'm gonna be opening that window real soon.
That's
Woo.
funny.
You got a wood stove?
I feel old.
The one that made me laugh yesterday was when Paul Case and I can't remember who the other person was, is that they passed this pickle.
Paul Case is quite the case. My God, he's funny.
I'm like, how in the heck did you do that? Because I guess you had a pickle down there that you could just raise up.
Well, remember he had that sandwich because right behind him is his refrigerator, so he made him a sandwich, and I kept telling him, I said, Paul, you're making me hungry. So finally, I just said, okay, I'm going to go make me a sandwich,
He
and
did.
I got pickles. And so he was like, here, Chris, or he was trying to hand the pickle, and he goes, here, Chris. And so he did like this, and then so I came over with my hand with my pickle, and it's like he handed me the pickle.
He's funny.
I just started cracking up laughing so hard. I was like, oh gosh, they really got that one. Good.
Yeah.
And it looked like it just passed through the screen.
That's one person.
Paul was a hot ticket.
Him, let's see, Dale, Lisa, Paul. I'm hoping to get to meet them at 10 Killer because they seem like a really good fellowship people.
Yeah.
I just got to figure out if Miss Lori's going to take her company jet to come down to 10 Killer.
Yeah. My company jet.
I can see that we'd be up all, it's a 3-day event. I can just see it. We'll be 3 days awake all day, all night.
That's exactly what would happen.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Hey, we would get you involved somehow by getting you on the live too. Don't worry.
I don't know if I'd be able to get there though, because it's hard enough. Like going down to the state shoot and stuff, because with my job, like I can't leave somebody for 4 or 5 days without going to the bathroom. Like that just doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying if I can team up with Miss Lori, then we would get, we would do a live and you would have to get on the panel and, get everybody else on panel.
The
and Miss Lori and I would be sitting there in those fold out chairs. We'd be just sitting there jabber jabbing all. It'd be like, do you need another cup of something to drink and or whatever? And,
So, Lori, how's your day going?
Oh, it's going. I had a rough night last night, but
Why?
I'm feeling better today.
Were you sick?
A little. Yeah.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
I have no idea what it was, but it was not a good night.
I told you not to party again without me.
Yeah.
You know,
That must have been it.
I'm it's like, what am I going to do? You're like,
Oh well.
What's Paul always say about Gen A? Oh, we're like peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots.
That's another good person is Miss Jen A. She's a really sweet person.
Hi, Brent. How you doing, bud? Great to see you in here.
Oh yeah, I was looking at that. Party like it's 1999.
Oh, Brent is Canadian, and he has his own channel called Brent's Van Life. He's out in Vancouver, BC.
Hey, I know that place.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a wonderful person. I really enjoy watching his videos. I watch them. Well, I don't think I missed any of them.
Well, my problem is that I follow so many other channels, and everybody is, putting out shorts, doing lives, and putting out videos, and I'm like, holy moly, I can't keep up. It's like,
Well,
so.
what
I
you
know.
do is you like really pick
Yes.
the ones that you really enjoy and watch them. Like that's what I do. I've kind of changed it up a little bit in the last couple of weeks, and started watching some ones I used to watch a long time ago, and I started watching them again, and I'm glad I did. Is
Hi,
that
Gypsy
Randall?
Trails.
Hello, Randall. How you doing, buddy?
Well, unknown to Miss Lori, I've been stalking her channel because I was like, okay, I'm up. It's 3:00 in the morning. When are we going to do a live, Miss Lori? And I keep checking. I'll
Wanda,
be
have you
like
ever met
checking hers.
working with Joe? No, I haven't, Joe. I
That's funny.
never met. Never. Actually, I think I watched it once, and it comes up on my feed a lot, but I don't. Well, the last couple of weeks I haven't had time to watch too much, but I'm gonna start checking out some other channels too, because there's a lot out there that I used to watch. I'm sub to about 500 channels.
I have no
And
idea.
Yeah, that's the thing. After you get so many channels, it's impossible to keep,
it's hard.
to watch. Yeah,
Yeah. I
it'd
whistle
be a
stop.
full-time job just watching videos.
It is. It is. And for me, it wasn't too bad when when I didn't have my grandson here, because like my hubby, he sleeps a lot, so I can watch, and I'll turn it on and then change it to, like, when that one's done, I'll change it to another one that I like to watch, and like I can watch quite a bit, but it's a little different right now. I haven't been able to go to lives and stuff really the last 2 weeks we've had a lot going on. So once my life gets back to somewhat normal, I'll try and watch some new ones. I don't know, change it up once in a while. Like I always watch Rebecca. She's one I always watch. Um, and I always watch Lazy Days, always. And I always watch Gillums and Dale and Nana. That was the Thursday night lineup. And then Randall, when he's doing one of his, I always watch his. And I always watch Brent. Those are my big ones that I always watch. And then I've been picking and choosing different groups channels lately, and I like that. I always watch Peter. I never miss Peter. Well, not never, but very rarely do I ever miss Peter, Old Man King.
I bet there's times that Peter doesn't realize that I am there on his live, but I'm just in the background.
Okay.
He's got me as one of his mods, so it's kind of like, hey, he needs one in the background, and
yeah,
whack it roll.
He
Yeah.
Peter pretty well puts everybody that he knows as a mod, because you never know, like he might need them all at the same time.
That looks good about doing that too.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Monday I'm going to be going live at 8:30.
8:30
for just an hour. Yes, I have it
so
already.
that's 10:30 my time.
It's
8:30 p.m.
Central Standard Time. Yes.
No, I'm talking about PM,
Yeah,
right?
PM. Yes, PM.
And
That's
Miss Lori,
when the tray's on.
Miss Lori, you're going to have to forgive me. I forgot something.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I do, Randall. I comment because it helps your channel. I believe that, if you're going to watch somebody's video, you should leave a comment, whether it's a hello or whatever, just some comment to help that channel's algorithm, because that's what most people are doing it for, is to, monetize and stuff like that. And it doesn't benefit them if you don't leave a comment.
Yeah.
There was
That's
somebody on last night's live that was saying that they were just leaving, everybody was saying, please leave a comment. And so what they were doing is just going in and typing the word comment.
Oh, just to be funny. No, I always say hello or have a nice day, or if there was something that really stood out in the video, then I comment on that. But I do watch the video all the way through. I'm that devoted to, the people that I watch, that I watch it all the way through, because it doesn't help the algorithm if you watch 15 minutes of an hour. Like, it actually hinders, because what you're doing is in the algorithm, the analytics, it shows how much percent of the people have watched the whole video. So basically, you're not helping that person not to watch the whole video.
Yeah. Well,
That's right.
Makes
That's right, Randall. You're personable.
Well, that's like I've got on my channel, I think I've got 3 mods, Heather?
Something like that. There's a couple.
I think three or 4. And I mean, Heather's one of them. I mean, it's like, and all that. So, but
Am I one?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Were you on his
Because-
live stream the other night with Paul Case and Trey?
I don't know if I was or not.
Because if you
Oh,
weren't
yes,
in
there
his,
was.
you
I
probably
watched
didn't.
it on TV. I
Okay.
didn't comment on it, I don't think.
Speaking of, Chris, when you're in your YouTube, like if somebody makes a comment on one of your videos, you can click on their name, or I guess with iPhone, it's got the 3 dots. You should be able to click that, and then it'll bring down the pop-up menu where you can add a moderator without being on a live
Do
stream.
you remember what I told
Yeah.
you to do, Chris? To comment on mine, and then I added you
Yes,
as
ma'am.
one of my moderators? That's all you have to do. It's really simple.
Anybody that makes a comment on your video can become
Yeah.
a moderator.
Yeah.
Really easily.
Well, I mean, how Jeff or Rule, he's got, a lot of people that are mods.
Yeah.
And, I'm
If
like
you-
to say, my goal was to hit 50. Lord and behold, I've got 76. No, I'm not bragging, because that, to me, yeah, I feel blessed just because I've got that.
I think I hit
and,
102 today.
Ace is awesome, Randall.
Wow.
So are you.
But I
Last
mean,
time
it's
I
one of
looked,
those
I had
And
things.
so is Peter. And so is everybody. You're all awesome.
But me, myself, and Irene are trying to get this house because it's an older home, and so I'm trying to get things repaired and fixed and
Renovations.
all, because yeah. So,
Mine
I
was
need-
built in 1950,
but I
You know
love that
what-
art.
and there's a big crack in the wall, right?
Yep.
What you
Oh,
need to do, Chris,
yeah.
is pick one thing and start with that, and then pick another thing and do that, and pick another thing and do that, and video it while you're doing it.
Well, that's what I've done. I do it by room by room.
Yep.
But right now, what I need to do is I need to, when it gets,
Yay,
I
thank
need
you.
to get the garage done so I can get, because right out this door, right over here, I
Yeah.
call it the Great Hall. It's a very long hallway but it's like a second living room, I guess you could call it, or dining room.
Okay.
And yeah, there's all the boxes from Texas are all lined up.
Good.
So
I know that feeling.
so what I've been trying to do is that if my Faith or something wants to go out or
Georgia,
whatever, I'll
Randall.
go through a box and I'm like, no, I don't need that anymore. Oh, there's that. I've been looking for it.
That's annoying. My feeder decided to go off and feed my cats.
Ah.
Gypsy Trails said something to you in the chat. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, I did. They were talking
Okay,
there, so
okay.
I just typed it in. Whistle stop? Yes, get back into doing live streams. You can come up if you want, Whistle Stop. Just I'll post the link and you can come up if you want to. Say hello. Randall, you can come up and say hello if you want to.
I mean, I don't know how
Everybody.
many you can have.
How many
Miss
you can
Martha.
have up to? If she has the free one, it's only 6.
Well, then I'll back
No,
out.
you don't have to bow out.
No.
Well, she's got 5 in there now. You should be okay.
Yeah.
But she can only do 6. I don't
Yeah,
want,
it's okay. Like we'll just take our time here, and
I mean, if somebody wants to jump in and there's 5 or 6, just put it in the chat and let me know, and I'll be happy to let you come on because what a way.
Randall doesn't want to come up anyway. Randall,
Twisted
that's a
arm.
great idea to do a custom wooden truck camper. That would be wonderful, especially since just you and Gypsy. That would be excellent. Wow, I'd be interested in watching that.
There's one of those wooden camper shells here where I live.
Oh, really?
That thing is so beautiful.
Remember the old teardrop campers?
Yes.
Yep. They're those have coming back in style, but they're not all wood, but they're they're modernized, I guess you could say, but they're still.
Yeah, I think there's one guy on YouTube that I've seen with a truck camper, and he built it himself. And my God, I can't think of the name of it. It's straight out of my head. But he went 16,000 miles with this camper. He
Go let her out.
right up
Go let her out.
into the north, like heavy snowfall places. And his videos are really good. I'm going to look up his name of his videos, and I'll post it. I can't think of the name of it. And up from the mountains. Yes, Gypsy, Randall. That would be wonderful.
Not a problem. I used to have a really beautiful truck until it got hit by someone that ran a red light. I had a 97.
No, Joe,
I had a 97 crew Chevy. It was a Chevy 97
Okay.
crew cab with an 8-foot bed on it.
Okay.
When they hit that truck, they bent the frame of a 1-ton truck.
Okay.
So I couldn't fix it.
Oh, darn it. I can't see that. He used to have a wood shop. It should be okay, fingers crossed. I think you'll do great, Randall. I really do. And I'll certainly come along for the ride to watch you build it. That I love stuff like that. Like I love watching people build things, and I find it interesting. I have a lot to get built around here in the next year. I'm gonna start, once I get that room cleaned out, I'm gonna get my tools and stuff in there, and that's gonna be my little workshop. It's 10 by 17, perfect size to get things built and stuff.
My brother came in, so I needed to talk to him.
Oh, okay. Is he there?
No, he's gone now.
Oh, well, tell him we said hello,
I will.
Mr. Ronald. Oh my God, it's warm. Woo! I'm at the age where it's warm anyway, people. Arlene, I really don't need all this space. I'm outside all the time. It'll be my cabin on wheels since I don't have a cabin on a lake anymore. That's right. And it would be a lot cheaper to haul kind of thing, because you have that big camper, and that would be expensive to haul for gas. Oh, everybody went quiet. Where did Mr. Chris go?
He
I-
went to let Faith out to
I-
go potty.
Letting
Yeah, I was
Faith
going to say he
outside?
must have taken the dog out.
Okay. Okay. Well, we did pretty good, guys. Now, when I bring you guys on panel, Rebecca, does that make it that, like, people can watch it from yours?
No.
Okay,
You
how do I do
basically you would have to pay
that? Oh,
for the extra
okay.
to be able to doing that. And there's one thing that I don't co-stream,
Okay.
because there's been some channels that, and I do know this for sure, there has been some channels that got a copyright strike because it was from that other channel.
Okay.
So I will not be one of the people. If someone does have being able to co-stream, I will not,
Okay.
because
Okay. I
they
didn't know that either.
YouTube wants it one person to control that video instead of
Okay.
it going across to other places. And a lot of people that do co-streaming, I don't know for sure if they do this, but they don't monetize it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's some that do and there's some that don't.
Okay.
So it's kind of like I have the free version also on StreamYard.
Okay. Hey, I didn't know that.
I'm stitching it up.
Hi, stitching it up. Okay. That's okay, Whistletop. Thank you so much, Ace, for posting links. I really like it that you do that. Anybody else out there can post links too. I appreciate you doing that. We're all here
Ace.
to help each other. But Rebecca's up there, somebody.
Blink.
I only have Ace is the only mod I have in here. My goodness, what happened? I had 3 or 4 there for a while.
You got me.
Well, post Rebecca's link.
Okay.
Oh, Peter gone?
I'll put something in here.
You post Peter's to Rebecca.
I'm not a
And-
mod.
What? Oh, you can't. That's right.
I'm
I
not
should
mod.
have you as a mod. You comment after the live, and I'll add you as a mod.
Okay.
Who else?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Peter, are you still in here? I do too, Randall. That's a really nice name. Mitchell Duck.
There you go, Miss Rebecca.
Coach
Okay.
Peters too. There,
And
Chris.
so did Ace.
Oh, good.
Teamwork.
Thank you, guys.
Teamwork. Thank
Appreciate
you
it.
so much.
If I'd have known Ace was going to do it, I'd have let them go first.
Just post everybody's link that's in here that has a channel. Just keep posting them. Because you know what? That's how people
Can I have a sip of my coffee first?
No, sorry.
Oh, okay. Peter says he's listening, but he's driving. Be careful, Peter.
You're driving. Where are you going, buddy? At this time of night, you're out driving. It's 10:10 up there.
Some people don't sleep.
Yeah, but Peter usually goes to sleep early. Only time I know of him staying up late is when he does a 3-4 hour live. He does those once in a while. I was just joking, Chris. You can drink your coffee. I was just teasing.
Arlene, I didn't know I wasn't subscribed to you, but I just subbed you and I'm posting your link.
Oh, beverage breakfast. Okay.
Man, my legs are getting hot.
Thank you very much, Chris, and thank you very much, my friend Ace.
I'm getting hot under this blanket.
I feel ya. I find pretty hot here too.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, it's warm.
It's like, oh.
I just subbed to Arlene as well.
I thought I was subbed, but I wasn't.
Do you know when I'm doing when I'm modding in somebody's channel, I always check and see if I'm subbed. If I'm not, I click it and then I post it. That's how I've come to have over 500 channels, because I keep subbing. I don't know. I think I just want to help people. When
I'm modding, I end up subscribing to pretty much everybody, and then I realize that half of them don't have any subscribers or content.
Yeah.
But one day they might have content, and so I'll be.
I know what you're saying. I hear you. I know.
Sometimes you have to be careful with that, Heather, because sometimes when you sub to somebody that doesn't have subscribers, that could mean that they're a spammer. So be very careful doing that. Because you can end up having a spammer as a subscription kind of thing.
Let's see.
I think he
and believe me, I've done that.
Well, nope, never mind. That's Tilly and Mocha. That's not Boots.
I don't mind driving at night, Joe. I just don't like driving at night when it's raining. I understand.
Look, they're all right there. They're all right here.
I like watching Elisa when she feeds her catfish in her yard during the summertime, and she'll sit and crochet. She's, I think, left-handed though, so
stitching it up, Heather.
A little backwards, yeah.
Okay.
Stitching it up.
Okay. Yeah, and somebody posts up her link too there. Let's just get everybody out there that we can and help everybody we can. I can't believe it, but Chris, we did it again. It's over 2 hours. Chris is usually my partner in crime.
I heard my name. What did I do
Either
wrong?
that or Lori and me.
Yeah. I said we made it for over 2 hours again.
That's all right. I got coffee now, so I'm ready to go for another 12.
And then she said that you were her partner in crime, and I said, yeah, either that or Lori and me. Yeah.
That's right.
Definitely.
That's right.
So
This
That's
is the
me.
first time Rebecca was up.
Yes.
Guilty as charged.
I'm trying to
That's the camera.
finish this
That makes sense.
this row. I've got this much left to do
Okay.
on this one, and then I've got to get to bed because I
Yeah,
get up at 4.
I'm not
I
going
get
to
up
stay
at
too much
4:20
longer
in the
either.
morning
Yeah,
for Jack Dyer.
I understand.
I
I'm not. I think, Chris, we lasted one night. What was it? 3.5 hours, wasn't it?
at least. Yes, ma'am.
Probably.
Yeah. I said, Chris is my brother from another mother.
funny.
I'm somewhere down that bloodline.
Yeah. Yeah, my partner in crime on YouTube. That's funny.
If I missed anybody that needs that I didn't post their channel link, if you'll comment and I will be more than happy. Just say, hey,
Just say me.
yeah, there you go. That works. I'll be happy to repost your link.
Yeah.
If not, Ace will, because I know Ace has got our back.
Mm-hmm. Grace. Ace is always on the ball. That's a
That
smart
she
cookie,
is.
that one.
Miss Lori, I've got coffee, so you know what that means.
We're good to go.
I also have coffee.
We're primed and ready, Miss Lori.
So whose luck are we going to
I'm
end
the
up
only
like?
one here. I'm the only one here that doesn't drink coffee.
Oh no.
Well, then get tea or water or
Hot chocolate?
Juice.
hot cocoa or a root
So
beer
who's going to go
float.
live and then we're going to like meander over?
Yeah, whose channel are we going to go to after this then?
Yeah.
None.
What?
Oh,
know.
Lori,
I'm going to bed.
We'll do one.
I could do that. I could try.
You're getting pretty good at it there, young lady.
Well, I've been getting a lot of practice lately.
I'm
I
glad.
guess she's ready to come in.
Good to see you up there.
It's been
Yeah, it's
it's
cold
been
out there.
2 years, and I've wanted to do it, but I didn't have a camera. I didn't have a
I think,
microphone.
was my live the first one you were on?
No, the first one was Derek Fowler.
Okay, and then I was next.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. We
Yep.
and now you're an old pro.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
doing
getting
great
there. I'm
with them.
getting used to it. I'm learning about the how the program works and how YouTube works, and
Yep.
it's
Yeah.
Well, good. I
just
know who
know
to call.
But Chris is up here with 4 ladies. Look at him go.
You know, it's one. Well, count 5 because you know who's now in here.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Faith is there.
Yeah,
Right.
not to mention Wanda's 2 dogs that are both female, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh
Got
Lord,
boots.
where's
Yeah.
Joe? Joe, come help me on this.
Chris?
Yeah.
Peter,
Well, at least the dogs I have are male.
And boots.
Oh, there you go. So you're not alone.
You did great on my live, Ace, didn't she, Chris?
yes, she does.
She did wonderful. We loved having her up
Yes.
there.
We
She's
also have
funny as heck.
we also have 1 male cat and 1 female cat.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, what was it? Early this morning, I was talking to it was around 3:30 this morning. My cousin woke up and he was posting things, and I was like, "Oh, he's awake!" So I called him up and we chatted, and I'm sitting there going like, "Have you got a cat?" And he goes, "No, why?" And I said, "I'm hearing something meowing."
Oh dear.
And I'm like, okay, are you playing the practical? Because my cousins are practical jokers.
Okay.
So, or as I say, pull my lariat is what I always say. But anyhow, long story short, I said, I got to find out where this is coming from. So I opened up my front door and I'm looking on my front porch and nope, I don't see
No cat.
any cat. And I go back and sit in the chair and I'm talking with him. And it's like, I keep hearing it. I keep hearing it. Well, finally we got through with our phone call. I grab a flashlight and I'm out opening up the door and I'm sitting there hearing a meow, meow, meow. And it was I've got these, I don't know what bushes, but I have bushes right
Yeah.
in my porch that need to be trimmed or begotten. And so I sitting there shining at the foot of the bushes and I see an orange tabby is what it looked like. And it was meowing, but then all of a sudden it was gone. I don't know, it was because my property, I have 3 lots.
Okay.
The house and garage sits on 2, and then I have a shed that's in the back that is half and half.
Okay.
So when I bought the house, I got the 3rd lot because I didn't want to get in any kind of property dispute.
Yes.
Or whatever. So I've got 3 lots.
Okay, Peter. Keep going.
I've got, I think, 3 foot shy of 2 lots.
Ah.
Okay. Very good. Joe, were you saying that you have mic issues to resolve so you can't come up? And Peter, maybe you'll come up whenever you come back in and say hello. We're going to get you up here one of these times, Peter.
Well, see, that's another question I've been meaning to ask other channels, and maybe y'all can. When people are doing live, I see them, they have like little lapel mics, and you see the little, I call it a bunny tail. It looks like it's got a little prevent wind noise. And then I see other ones that have what look like to be, and yes, I'm old, but maybe somebody will remember. It looks like a little small pager type thing.
Yes.
And I'm going, okay.
Earbuds.
Yeah, I can't.
There's a lot of different like mics out there. Like there's the headsets. There's the.
It's an earbud and it's got the mic in it too. So like I don't have to.
Well, that's like I think some who was it? Trey uses earbud, or I don't know, whatever.
AirPods?
Yeah.
AirPods. Okay.
Yeah, they like my daughter. She uses the earpods.
And then AirPods. These are Beats.
Go ahead.
But, yeah.
Say what you were saying there.
I said my daughter's got AirPods.
Oh, okay.
These are Dr. Dre's Beats.
My daughter swears by them. I don't think so. I can't handle anything in my ears.
Yeah,
well, these are nice because they don't fall out. They have a clip that goes behind my ear, so they don't fall out of my ear.
No, me, I literally can't stand putting anything in my ear. Never could. It bothers me. Anything touching my ear just gives me the willies. I like the headsets, the old-fashioned headsets. They go over your ears, but not in your ears.
Yeah, but the problem with those headsets, the problem with those headsets for me is, you know how I don't know, it's not leather, but it's that material.
Leather?
Yeah.
Plastic.
I'll sit and listen to, the headphones because I have a turntable. I listen. Music is a large part. So I listen to music, and I've got Bluetooth headphones. I'll wear those things for hours, and I'll take them off and then I look at them, and it's like I'm sitting there sweating.
They're sweating, yeah. That's why I don't like them. Those things drive me crazy.
Yeah.
Chris and I have a birthday coming up.
You do?
Yeah, we have the same birthday.
Yep. Just a couple of days away.
Well, not really.
Well,
it's 3 weeks.
My mom and I share a birthday.
That's
Oh,
nice.
man.
Wow, that's cool.
It is.
By the way, Heather, I loved hearing your grandfather talk about even, he just for that bit, it was great how he was narrating about the deer.
And not having horns.
Yeah. But the thing, it reminded me of me being around my grandfather, great grandfather, and to hear the stories that and the knowledge that they had,
Yeah.
and all that. I mean, I'm like a sponge when it,
I was always like that with my grandparents. I loved the stories. I loved listening. I would sit and listen. My grandmother lived in Halifax at the time of the Halifax explosion. Have you ever heard of that?
yes, ma'am.
It's where the ships blew up at the
Mhm.
harbor and
Yep.
killed a lot of people. Well, my grandmother lived in Halifax, not far from the harbor at the time of the explosion. They were in school, I believe. I can't remember now that part, but they were somewhere anyway, and they were all the kids. The horn went off, and all the kids were made to go underground from where she was at that time, and the gift was really interesting. She told me so many stories of her childhood, and I should have wrote them all down, but of course, you don't, right? When you're a kid, you don't think to do that.
Yep.
And nowadays, you could video them, but back then you
Yeah.
couldn't. Back
He's
then,
90.
I
Sorry.
don't think I know anybody that had a video camera back then. Right, Chris?
Yeah.
God.
I had
He's
an uncle
93.
that
He'll
had
be
one.
94 in May.
You what?
My grandpa's 93. He'll be 94 in May.
Oh, really? So he's still able and everything?
He is. He called my mom. Gosh, I don't even remember when it was. It was probably a year and a half ago, maybe.
Yeah.
He called my mom and said, "I think I just had a stroke."
Oh
So,
my God.
like, we were trying to figure out who had seen him last and like the time frame of like where he was and like when like it would have happened, kind of thing.
Okay.
And at that point, my mom was like, "Somebody's got to come stay with you," or he doesn't want to go into a nursing home, so she's basically doing 24-hour care with him.
Okay. Your
And
mom
then I
is?
have my mom is, and
Oh,
then my aunt and
wow.
uncle come up from. They live in a suburb of the cities, like
Yeah.
Minneapolis kind of area.
Yeah.
They come up every other weekend and spend time with him. And then if my mom has to go grocery shopping, she calls me and she's like, "You need to come sit with Grandpa so I can go grocery shopping." So I understand the having to get out and do stuff.
Yeah, well, see, that's what I do with my husband is 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
And it is hard sometimes. Sometimes you just want, to get away for a day or, it can be
I've
hard.
got to
Yeah.
grab my cord.
But yeah. So Whistle Stop, you did a live for 17 hours.
Wow.
Ooh, that sounds like
Holy
a challenge, Miss
Frank.
Lori.
I'd be sound asleep.
All right,
Like
so
That's
17 hours.
what are you doing on January?
Yeah.
Let's schedule this now so we can do this 18-hour live.
Oh
Wow.
oh,
Thank you, Ace.
We've got to do it on a day that Heather can be there to, give moral support.
Yeah.
17 hours because
My God, eh? 17
can't
hours.
imagine that.
I think Peter did one once for 12. I believe he did one for 12 once. I can't remember.
You've been
But
out.
I think he did.
Yeah, you did.
It's a
Do you
that's a
want?
long time.
The longest one I had was almost 6 hours.
And I think the longest I've ever done is the 3.5 hour there with Chris. That was
Really?
long. Although the time went by fast. Like I must say,
Again?
it really went by quick. Good night, Randall. Thanks
right,
for
so
coming
you
in.
need to go
Appreciate
out.
it.
Hi, Randall.
What is this, touch and go? I mean,
I've
come
got
on.
to plug my
Thank you.
computer in.
That marathon that I did was what, 5.5 hours?
It wasn't. It was fun.
You did a 5.5 hour one?
She did with
That's
Chris.
the night I was in there, isn't it? And I got my internet went.
And if I wasn't,
That's why
if I
I
wasn't
didn't
like
make it
laying in my
back.
bed, I probably would have been up there too.
My internet quit that night, Lori.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. I remember.
Yeah, because I was in there at the beginning, and my internet went, and I went to bed. I said the hell with that.
What
I
was
went
it?
to bed.
Christmas time or something?
What?
I think it was at Christmas time.
Yeah, it was. I think it was. Christmas was Wednesday. I think it was Friday night after Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was 5 hours and 23 minutes.
That's how many hours did
That
you
was
get? How many hours did you get for that?
how many hours did I?
How
I
many
have
watch
no
hours?
idea.
You'd have to go into YouTube Studio to find that out.
Yeah, you go to YouTube Studio and then Analytics, and then just click on that live. So it would have been the 27th of December.
You're beating me, Heather.
DJ, good night, honey. Thanks
I'm
for
what?
coming in.
You're winning
You
the
should have come up and
challenge.
said hello.
What challenge?
Oh,
But you've got me beat. You're -2 with -13 wind chill.
Analytics.
My phone's in there, so yeah.
So
I
you're
think
definitely winning the challenge.
Who said it was a challenge? I'm in Minnesota. This is normal.
I got 3.3 hours. Does that sound right?
For a 5.5 hour live?
Yeah,
sound
well,
right.
it just depends on how long people stayed.
Yeah, yeah. Because they don't all stay for the whole thing.
That's right. Right. I believe I'm at over a little over 300 hours now. I mean, and I've had this is my 7th live. And then I had put a few videos too. I think I have 21 or 22 videos now.
now you guys are going to see me put this thing away. What I have is this tote
Okay.
that I sit it in. And
Is that the big one that you've been working on? Or did you finish that? It's
No,
the big
it's not
one.
finished. It's not finished yet.
Are you close to being done?
I have 2 more rows of the red, and then I've got 18 rows of the blue, and then 18 rows of the orange.
Okay, good for you. You'll have to show us it when it's done, Rebecca.
Well, I'm hoping to have it done before the 20th.
Okay.
That's what.
Wow.
That's a lot of work.
I wish you were in the same country as me. I'd get you to do one for me. It's too expensive to mail that.
I am not going to be probably. This is big, because this is a California King.
Yeah.
It's
And
huge.
seashell stitch is like, nope. I'm not doing another seashell
Oh, I don't
stitch
blame you.
in this big.
Yeah.
That's very intricate.
And it's like a king size is a lot of knitting, crocheting.
6.5 by 6.5 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Well, this one's a little bit bigger than that. It's 48 times 2. So it's wider than it needs to be. But
84.
yeah,
No, 96.
96.
Yeah.
Whistle stop asked when your birthday is, Wanda.
25th. 2501. Right, Chris?
125-25.
Yeah. 125-25.
Well,
Tomorrow
mine
will
was
be.
Buddy,
mine was
Chris's is
125 of 1814.
yeah.
you lie.
Well, mine, wait now, I'm
You're old.
39, so
Trying to say he's older than dirt.
He's older than dirt.
24.
He ain't older than me.
Oh, see,
So I'm
I'm
older-
1985.
I'm-
Now
No,
I know that's a
86.
lie.
I
I'm
don't know what
definitely
year I was
older.
born.
Miss Lori just turned 26.
Yeah.
Okay, Peter.
I look old for my
Okay.
age.
Okay,
Yes.
Peter.
But yeah,
Well-
I trying to figure out how many to chain to make this the width that she wanted. I couldn't do it. So yeah, it's wider than what it's supposed to be, and yeah, it's 7 feet long. And once I
Wow.
get done with those 18 panels, which is 3 feet, I will be done with this blanket.
Oh, well.
You see my
Well,
beautiful, you see my beautiful yarn bowl?
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
that is nice. Yeah, I
That
saw
is-
that before. That is beautiful.
This is
It
a
is.
9-inch. It holds
Mhm.
it holds the balls that I make into these and stuff. so-
Nice. Okay, Ace, what do you mean break time? You mean you're leaving us or you're just walking away from the computer for a minute or what are you doing,
She's-
buddy?
She's been posting one right after another of links.
Oh, okay. Okay, I
So
hear
I
ya.
think she's going to take a break. She's going to take a break.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for doing that. Appreciate it.
And good night, DJ. I'm sorry I missed you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Faith. I know. I have something. I know. I know you want some.
What are you having that face
A
wants?
snack.
I'm having a piece of bologna because we talked about Paul Case and I was going to make a
Oh.
bologna sandwich, but I didn't.
You're funny. God
And,
bless you.
of course, I spoil Faith and, it's
Did you
like,
give her a piece?
not yet. I will.
Yes.
I will.
I
I
always
do. I always
I
do.
can't eat anything without these guys wanting to bite.
I mean, every time she goes out and then comes back in, I go into the refrigerator and I get her a hot dog and I give her a hot dog
Oh my God.
because, and so it's like, oh, wait a minute. You've got something? You've got you a snack? Oh, well, I want something with that too.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. If I want my dog to get really close to me at any time, all I got to do is get FOOD and she'll.
Yes. Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. Ace is sipping coffee and dance a bit, minus the dance. Flux club. Oh, whistle stop. It's January 25th, 25. And I'll be 39 again.
That works.
I'm
Jackson.
39 every year from here on.
Yep. Jack
Okay.
Benny, it's always 39.
Yeah, 39 and holding.
39
Yep.
and feeling fine.
Yeah. Actually, like seriously, I've had all these health issues, but I actually feel fine. I've got a dry throat now. I need my water.
Are you cold?
But yeah, I feel healthy.
Do you want me to turn up the heat a notch?
What's that?
She's
Sorry.
talking to her daughter.
Talking to her
Oh.
daughter.
I heard bird.
It's a forceful cough, so I can't do CPR.
Yeah, you can't get through the phone.
I
It
doesn't work that
good.
Hey, I can send Miss Lori because she's got a company jet.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Lori can drive the jet over to visit. Help me out.
Chris, do you know what size hat you wear?
Well, I have a cowboy hat, and I don't have it in here. I know it's 7 and something. I know it's bigger than an 8, 7 and an 8. So
Okay.
7.25.
I don't know. I'll go grab my straw hat, and I can look at it and see.
Guys, I'm going to go check on my baby here. I'll be right back. You guys.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't know hats had
Okey-dokey.
sizes, so shows you how much I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Really, I'm still thinking that because of the way these hats stretch, he's getting a Santa hat, and I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the best loom.
Chris, do you have a tape measure? Take a
I
piece
think
of
it's supposed to
string
be the. I think
and
it
stick
goes
it
around your
above
head.
your ears, and then measure it. No, not like that.
That doesn't do it.
If you take a piece of string and like stick it around your head above your ears and measure it,
You need a dressmaker's
What's your
tape.
string?
That- that would
These,
be give her a
these
good idea.
these hats are done on this loom, which is a 48 peg. Let's see, where's mine?
Where's the string at, Faith?
There's my holder.
Faith, go find the string. Are you gonna go find the string? No, you're looking for food. There's nothing fell. Goodness gracious. String. I don't think I got any string in here. Aha! Oh, is it gonna be long enough? No, it's not. It's too short. But we're Faith.
Is it folded in half?
Yeah, it looks like it's folded in half.
I'll string him up.
This one's a 9-inch.
Not around your neck, silly.
Well, you know, I'm so used to having a rope around my neck.
Okay, and then find the point between your fingers and then figure out how long that is. Like, so if it's
And this one's an 8.5.
It's that big.
Yeah.
Well, you can keep it folded in half and measure it and then double it.
Okay, so this here string is 22 1/4. So it's just a smidge past that. So how do I figure? If it's 22 1/4, the string length.
plus how much did you have left? Yeah, no, math's not your strong suit. It's not mine either.
The thing that's interesting about these is when you pull these out, these two stretch. And what I have determined because of the pattern of these hats, this one, of course, is a lot closer. I'm thinking of all the Santa hats because some of the people that I've made it on this loom, have said the hat kind of tries to fall off. So I may
said
do them
22
on the 42 peg on them,
Oh.
and I'm
Well-
pretty sure it's going to be okay.
Well, I just know that with my it was 22 and a quarter, and then my finger's width is about 3/4 of an inch, so 23.
23.
Or I could just run and go get my straw hat, and I could tell you exactly.
That might be easier, but
Just go get your hat and
22
see.
and a half is a size 7 1/8.
Well, my
23.
felt cowboy hat is 7 1/8, and it's like it doesn't sit like I got a
Is it,
bigger head
it
up
is
here.
too, okay, so it needs to be bigger than 7 1/8.
Yes, ma'am. Because my felt hat I bought. Oh Lord, back in the 80s. I've had that hat. I mean, I've got the receipt still in the hat band, and it's just for memoirs. And I don't even remember how long, but I just know it was in the 80s, late 80s. So let me go get the straw hat. Excuse me, ladies. Yes, let's go. After you.
Good idea.
After you.
I'm thinking 7 1/4.
Come on.
Well, just dividing that in half, that's saying it would be 11 and a half inches. I still think that probably this size is going to be okay.
I'm looking on hats.com and it has a whole thing of, oh, wait a minute. That's, oh, that's women's. I don't want women's.
Oh,
Oh,
Ace. Yes, I will be getting started on yours soon.
Okay. All right. Well, I learned something new. I told a lie, so please forgive me. My felt is a size 7. My straw is 7 1/8. So the straw fits, snug. Whereas the 7, it's like sitting way up on my head. So in other words,
I know which loom I'm going to use is this one.
so
It will be the blue
Because a
one.
stocking hat is definitely going to stretch
Yes,
and it's going to be more forgiving.
it will.
and I didn't tell a lie about the receipt. The receipt, as you can tell, is quite old. I
Yeah.
bought it on February 13th, 1989, and I paid $44.92 for this here hat.
I was in kindergarten.
It's a Resistol, and I love the color because it's kind of black and gray. It's it's not all black, which I prefer But anyhow, and then of course in Texas it gets hot, so this hat.
And
Straw hats are good.
let me show you this. You see how it stretches?
Yes, ma'am.
So I still think that the blue one's going to work because this one here is the size of the purple, which is a 48 peg, and it's a little bit bigger.
Well,
How many inches is that, though, in diameter? I mean, in circumference.
Hold on. Let me get my tape
Joe
measure out.
said, "See, even an older person can get a swollen head." LOL.
love you, Joe.
Hey, said Chris, did you say a size of an 8?
This one measures to
Yeah, I
10
don't like
inches?
snug hats either.
No, it's not 9.5 inches. This one's 9.5. The other one would
Around?
be yes, from this side to this side.
Well, I'll say this, Miss Rebecca. Whatever you do, you know I'll wear it. You know I'll make it work.
And this one, let me see what this one is.
So,
Whistle Stop, I don't remember, but what part of Texas are you in? 'Cause I used to live in North Texas.
Bunch of good babies.
19. That's about 19
Good
inches.
babies.
What are you
All
doing?
right, I'm back.
This is an 8.5. This one is. But you've got the stretchiness of the hat.
One, two, three, four, five.
Well, thank you for bringing me up. I'm going to get myself to bed. 'Cause I've got to wake
What?
up.
Go get
I
your
gotta
cup.
go.
Oh,
I gotta
okay.
go to bed.
Yeah.
Lori's going to bed.
4:10.
No, Rebecca's going to bed.
No, Rebecca's going to bed.
I'm going to bed.
Well, Rebecca, thanks.
Good night,
for coming
Rebecca.
up.
You're
Loved
welcome.
having
Good
you
night.
up here.
Good night,
everyone.
Rebecca.
Good night.
Pleasant dreams, Miss Rebecca, and bless you.
Thank you.
Good night, Rebecca.
Good.
Absolutely. God bless.
All right. Drum roll. It's time to get this party kicking in.
Oh my God.
We got the all-night shift. Here we go.
God bless you.
Who let the dogs out? Come on, bring the dogs in. We'll
I
just
live
have a
close
good time.
to Palestine,
cats.
Texas. That's Whistle Stop. They live close
Oh,
to Palestine, Texas.
Palestine. Excuse me. Yeah.
Palestine, I think.
Yeah.
I don't
Because
know.
I used to. I mean, I went to school in Fort Worth, Whistle Stop, and
Right
then
now, Texas 30
um,
degrees, but feels like it's 21.
so that's why I was asking.
30 Fahrenheit, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's below zero our temperature.
Yep.
Yes.
We're for us, your 32 is our
Zero.
zero.
0.
My goodness. Well, here it's minus, what was it? I forget now. I think it's minus 12 or more than that, maybe. It's cold. It's cold enough that it froze the snow on my deck.
Well, I'm at
Celsius to
16.
Fahrenheit.
It what?
I think
was waiting for Miss
27
Lou.
is like minus
I have a
7 or
stocking
something.
cap for my collegiate
minus 8.
team that's 33 years old. That's a young hat. 33-year-old hat. Look at Ace go. Thank you, Ace. I
I'm
just
too
love
busy
that she
jibber
does that.
jabbing. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
Joe
Ace
said
is
it's
on the ball here.
Joe said it's 15 above Fahrenheit, but it's 9 below Celsius there.
Yeah, it's funny that
That's
that
15,
United States
almost 16
didn't
degrees.
trade to Celsius. I'm surprised. Like,
I
you guys
think-
have cheap gas compared to us. Right now, I believe we're at 164 a liter, which is, well, $6
Oh,
$6 and 10, 20, 30, 40, 52 cents for a gallon.
wow.
That's
I told you not to
expensive.
drive those big old cars.
Well,
Yes,
I have a small car. I have a Hyundai Accent, and then I have Chevy Orlando. I have the small one. I drive. It's quite a bit newer. I drive it a lot in the summer, and then my Orlando I drive in the winter. And she is such a good car in the winter. She's excellent. Like I've never gotten stuck. Although my son-in-law got her stuck there a couple of weeks ago. He was trying to park it for me up by the door at their house, and he backed up a little too far and got stuck in the snow. So, of course, Mama-in-law came out and I got her out.
You rocked it.
I just went up a little bit, backed up a little bit, backed up, and then about 5 times I did that, and then I said push, and he pushed, and I got him to push not on the back and the front, on the side, so the car would slide because it was really slippery and it was snow. And
How
it
slippery was
slid, the front slid around, and I drove right out. Piece of cake.
I've had a few prayer mobiles in my life, like the kind
Yeah.
that you get out and go, and you pray that you're going to make it to where you need to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I drove, like driving in snowstorms doesn't bother me a bit. I can drive through blizzards. I drove through roads that weren't even plowed and made it home, and I lived 45 minutes from where I worked at 7 o'clock in the morning because I always did night shifts.
Well, it probably took you 2 hours to get home.
I drove pretty well the same way as I drive normally, which is pretty fast.
Yeah, I can't do that. Not when it's
And
really slippery.
Canada, oh my God, they fly
I
up there.
Yeah, I got halfway home and I started falling asleep. I was that tired one night and it stormed bad. And I pulled off into the church parking lot. It was about halfway home, and it was Catholic church. I'm Catholic. So I pulled into the parking lot there, and I phoned home and I said, call me in 45 minutes and if I'm not awake. So anyway, that was fine. I dozed and I had the heat going. I had the window open because I'm scared of getting poisoned. So I opened the window.
Carbon monoxide, yeah.
And I did, I woke up to the plow going by. I booted her behind the plow the whole way home. Unbelievable.
Good.
It was just by luck that plow went by.
Just by luck. You were in a church parking lot.
Yes. Well, see, that's what helped me because God was watching me because I pulled in there to be safe.
Yep. There you go.
He got me home. But it was a bad storm that night. Oh my God, it was bad. And the girls kept telling me at work, don't drive home. I said, I have to. I have a little one at home waiting for her mommy. So of course, off I went and I made it home.
How bad was it?
How bad was it? Well, the snow was, well, it was at least 4 feet high.
You're terrible, Chris.
Oh,
He is terrible, but we love him anyway.
yes. Yeah.
I'm just trying to help.
He's getting his second win there.
It was
I think
a
so.
I know.
Yeah, and guess what? My second wind is going out the window. It's like almost 1 o'clock. That's like almost 3 hours.
Yep,
Oh
he's
yeah, it's
got
almost
3
midnight
hours.
here. Oh, that's right. You're an hour earlier than us, and we're on the East Coast. So
I'm an hour later. You're 12 o'clock, right?
We're
yeah,
almost
right. You're an
11.
hour
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, Lori's at 12. You're 11. Chris, you at 11 or 12?
11.
I'm
11.
retired, so it doesn't make a hootenanny to me.
So you guys are 2 hours behind me, see? And then Lori's an
Yeah.
hour behind me. So that's a good
Yeah.
thing.
You're
This is all hyped
early.
up.
Oh my God.
He's getting that second win there and saying, look out, people, I'm ready now.
I'm prepared for Miss Lori's live here at midnight.
Yeah, I think she'll be going live once I get off.
I couldn't believe that other day when it was the three of us. I was sitting there like, holy Toledo, Miss Lori is like, boom, she's knocking it out of the park. I mean,
I think it was like 4:30 in the morning. So
I
it would
don't know
have been
what happened,
5:30 at
I-
her time.
I know.
Usually I'm going to bed by what, 1 o'clock, 2 the latest.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes
was
a
it
little
you
after
stayed
that, but
on?
5:30?
Yeah.
That's late, Lori.
Yeah, I know.
So did you sleep all day?
I slept till afternoon, yeah.
I thought so. I'd love to be able to sleep all day just once. Just once. Just to say I did it.
Yeah.
It'd be so nice to do that. I'm lucky if I get 4 hours sleep a night.
Oh,
I'm
I know.
lucky.
That's the thing. I've been not getting. Usually, when I was younger, I couldn't function unless I had at least 8 hours sleep.
Oh, really?
I was a mess. You know, if the kids woke me up early, oh, I was dragging all day.
Aw.
Just relax. It's okay.
But
When my daughter was small, I was working nights back then too, and I was lucky if I got 3-4 hours sleep a day.
Check it out.
I was working like 7 days
You
a
want
week.
it over here? You see?
I could
So it
not do
was-
that.
Find it.
I guess
was-
my body is used to it, but right now I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be just getting 4 hours sleep because, like, I have this, artery
What?
disease thing that is it compromises me.
Yeah,
You
It makes
not
you
getting
weak.
my proper sleep.
Are you asking again?
yeah.
Listen
I
to him,
used
positive
to-
Ace.
She wants a snack.
I know.
No, she wants a GO again
wants
for whatever
out
reason.
again.
So she can come back in and have a snack.
have another
Maybe.
snack. Yeah.
She
knows what it
Maybe
means.
there's something out there that she wants to go out and see.
You wanting out or you want a treat? Or both? You want both?
Both. All of the above.
Yeah, just feed me.
Want out or you want a treat?
That's funny.
Lately, if I go to bed, and like 3 or 4 hours later, I wake up to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I go back to bed, and I lay there for an hour, 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours before I can fall back to sleep again.
Oh my
And
God.
then I end up sleeping until 11 o'clock.
Oh, Lori, I'd love to sleep until 11 o'clock. Just once. Just once is all I want to do.
Well, thank God I don't have anything that gets me up early
That's what you
anymore.
wanted.
Yeah. That's
You know,
good.
unless I have a stupid doctor's appointment that they decide that the crack of dawn is the time to go to the doctor.
Did she want out or just a snack?
I assume a snack because she went that way. So in 5 seconds, she's going to owe you tea. And
Aw, Peter, that's a sin. 11 o'clock and you're ready for sleep. I knew that. Oh, I was saying earlier, how long was your longest live, Peter? I remember one night you did it all night long, and I was in and out all night long. I don't know if you heard me.
I don't know.
there.
Peter just got home a little while ago, so he must have been out traveling somewhere.
Yeah. He
8
got home
hours.
and then he had to fix his generator or something, and then he went in and went on his laptop there. 8 hours. Okay, it was 8 hours that Peter did it one time. That's his longest one he did. But I
Miss
remember
Wanda,
because
we've got 5 to go.
I went to bed and got up and he was still on. So
Wow.
And
I don't
that
know.
was back in the day when I could do that because he wasn't so bad here then. I could like he could get up in the morning and he could make toast for himself and coffee and stuff. Now he can't. So now it's
Yeah,
I
that's
have to
tough.
be up to do that. And give him his pills and check his blood sugars and give him his insulin and stuff like that. I
Wow.
have to do all that for him now. So, but up until just a few years ago, he could do all that. Big change.
Yeah, that's tough.
You know it is, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I would never, ever let him go to a nursing home. Like,
Oh
as long as
no.
I'm able bodied, he will be home here. Like, there's no way that I would ever allow him to be put in a home. They actually, the continuing care actually called me and wanted me to fill out paperwork for that. And I said, well, like, I have no intention of him going. And I said, like, the only way that he would go is if something happened to me. Because, like, I know my daughter can't look after him. She gets really nervous with him, like, with his insulin and all that stuff. And then my stepdaughter, his biological daughter, she could do it for a night or two, but she wouldn't be able to do it like consistent because, well, she works for one, and for two, it would be too hard on her. So, anyway, so I did fill out the paperwork and stuff, but I made sure I underlined that he won't be going unless something happened to me.
We'll see that.
Because you know, you when you get married, you say for better words, sickness, and health. And for me, that's
Rich
exactly
rapport.
what I meant when I signed that certificate to be married, you know, license, whatever it is. I swore that until I'm gone or can't do it, then I'm the one that's going to take care of him. So,
Well, bless you for doing that.
well, no, I
Yeah.
mean, you know, it's right in the vows that you make, you know.
Oh yeah, but
I chose to marry him, and I mean, he is quite a bit older than I am, but we've been together for 32 years.
how can that be if you're only 39?
Oh.
She was his
What?
child when they were
Don't
married.
do that.
I mean, I know back in the old days, people got married younger. Yeah, okay.
Not quite that young, no.
Your math isn't mathing.
Well, we're
Wood
just going to
has
say
it.
I'm 39 and Holden. That's all.
true.
I mean, that's
Well,
why I've
I'll
got a
say that till
calculator.
the day I die. My sister, oh my God, we were talking about this a couple of nights ago. We were on the phone for like 3 hours. And it's rare that I'm ever on the phone, ever. But anyway, she called the other night and she was just in a chatty mood. So we're on the phone for 3 hours. And she was saying how, like, her husband passed away back a number of years ago. And anyway, the tombstone, like, she has the tombstone with her name on it and his name on it. And on the tombstone, she said 39. And she put it on the tombstone. And she said, well, freak them if they don't have a sense of humor. She literally put 39 on her tombstone. I said, you know what? I'm going to do that too. A 39 and Holden the rest of my life. I could live to be 100, but I'm 39. I won't live to be 100, but whatever.
Well,
But yeah, it is kind of funny though. Put 39 on your tombstone, and you're alive.
Well,
Like,
that's like my mother passed away when she was 39.
oh, did she? Was she really 39?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Okay. My dad passed away when he was 57. He was my best friend.
My
I
dad passed away the day after my birthday, and he was 56.
Okay. My mom lived until 2017. She passed away. And she was 81.
Well, you know what I've noticed is that, and Miss Lori, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but your generation surpasses, you know, up in the 80s, 90s, and some hundreds. Whereas
Lori's not 80 yet.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that people.
Look at the smile on her face.
Yeah, I know she's probably getting ready to go.
My mom lived to 86, so I'm hoping I can get at least that far.
But it's
Lori's
like,
just a spring chicken, Chris.
I know she's only 26.
That's right.
26,
she-
36, 26.
She looks damn good for 26 too.
Well, she knows that she has a special place in my heart.
I think she has a special place in all of our hearts. Pretty
Oh,
special lady.
you're too sweet.
But
That's because we love you.
I love you all. Well, I love all of you guys too.
I mean, Miss Lori, how many? I don't have. I mean, out of all these signs, the only other sign I have, I don't have any others, is of course
Bunny.
Bunny. I don't have one for Miss Wanda. I don't have one for Heather or anybody else. I've got one for you and one for Bunny.
That's sweet. Thank you.
So
What do you mean?
My dad died at 72.
Okay.
I'm 72.
Yeah.
I heard
But my mom
26.
lived till 86.
You're
What?
26.
That's right, Joe. Birthdays have been found to be good for your health. The more you have, the older you tend to get. That's right. Peter, I'm sorry to hear that about your mom. Your mom was 81 too, same as mine, and my mom died
In
in
2017, right?
17, same year. My mom died. She had just turned 81, and no, I'm wrong. She just turned 80. Because, 37, she was born, and so 80. And we just had her 80th birthday party, July 29th, and she passed the second week in September. So we had like a great big birthday party with like all her sisters, her nieces, nephews, friends. It was a big whack of people. We had like a food tent outside and a sitting tent outside. It was a beautiful summer day. And I have like probably hundreds of pictures of her birthday that year. And we got pictures of her and her sisters and my sisters and my nieces and nephews. We had like nieces and nephews come home from like away for her birthday, and we had a wonderful time for that birthday. And then she passed a few weeks later. But it was 2017. She was 80, that's right. 37 to 17 is 80. God. But, after you lose your parents, it's life is so much different. Like you see things totally differently. Like my oldest sister was, see, I grew up with my dad, and it was just me and my dad at home. And my I just about dropped that. And my mom left when I was, I guess, 6 or 7. And
Sorry, I needed to go outside. Not really.
and anyway, I grew up with my dad, and my siblings grew up with my mom. I was daddy's girl my whole life, so it was, it was just where I wanted to be. I didn't want to go with my mom, but I didn't anyway. Oh no. I didn't see my mom for 10 years. So I didn't know my mom very well. And I'd see my siblings because they'd come up home during the summer and the Christmas break and stuff like that. But anyway, my oldest sister was more my mom to me than my mom, if you understand that. We were really, really close, and she passed a couple of years ago, and nothing's been the same since I lost her. And she was the heart of our family, and we all spent the holidays together at her house. And since she's been gone, we haven't got together. So things really change when you lose the rock of the family, kind of thing. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to get myself all sad. We don't want to do that.
Don't do that. No.
Well, congratulations on getting 3 hours, Miss Wanda.
Yeah. Well, I got 3 hours and 6
6
minutes on
minutes.
this one, and I got 7 minutes on the other one.
You had 2 of them going?
Well, I had YouTube, and I thought I had StreamYard, but it was YouTube. I couldn't invite people up.
Couldn't
So I
invite
went
anybody.
You did a vertical live.
You what?
You did a vertical live.
Oh, did I?
So it
Am
showed
I
up in the
vertical?
shorts feed. No, your first one was in the vertical, so then it ended up in the shorts feed.
Oh, it's in the
Oh,
shorts feed.
yeah.
Oh, well, maybe more people will watch. If it's in
But
the
then-
shorts feed.
Then you switched to StreamYard, I think.
Yeah.
And then you ended up being able to add more people.
Yeah. StreamYard. That's why I went to StreamYard, was to be able to have people come up, because I like people coming up. It makes it so much nicer.
Well, it
I
took
like-
me 3 attempts, but I got there.
That's okay. As long as you made it, that's all that matters. But you know what, guys? I think it is time for me to get off. It is 1:17 here, and look at Chris. No. I can't. I have to be up with like a 2.5-year-old all day. Look at the pout. He's gonna pout on
He's
us.
gonna hold his breath.
Yeah,
He's
like
gonna
a
be careful.
little one. Oh, Whistle, stop. I'm sorry to hear about your mom.
All right, Miss Lori, it's on you. Are we
Okay,
going to say
Peter, great night. We'll talk to you again soon, bud. And
So we're heading
I'll
over to Lori.
hopefully make it there Wednesday night if my little man goes to bed on time. It's so hard with little people.
Yeah.
And Whistle, stop. Thanks for coming. Peter,
night, Peter.
thanks for coming. Joe, thanks for coming. Ace, thank you very much for all your support. You've been wonderful.
kudos, Ace?
Who else?
Good night, everybody on
Jacobson?
chat.
Lori, thanks for coming up with me. Love you bunches. Heather,
Love
thanks
you
for coming
bunches
up with
too.
me.
You're welcome.
Love you bunches too. Chris, thank you for coming up. Love you bunches too. Everybody, great big hearts.
Big hearts.
Great big hug. Love y'all. And
Lori, are we going to yours or are we going to Heather's?
Yeah. Everybody, I just want to say thank
Flip
you
a
very
coin.
much for coming in and sharing this.
It might
evening
take me a
with
minute
me.
to figure out how to add people because I haven't done a whole lot with StreamYard.
Miss Lori, it's on
God
you.
bless everybody. And everybody, just be grateful for another day. Love
Amen.
y'all.
Amen.
You guys all want to say good night?
Good night, everybody. in
Good
the
night,
chat.
everybody.
Ladies, it's been an honor and a pleasure. Loves and hugs. I'll see my compadres on Miss Lori's
The next
show.
chat. And I'll see you guys all next week.
Sounds
God
All right.
bless everyone.
Good night, Miss Wanda.
Good night,
Good
Wanda.
night.
Have a good one.
I will.
God bless.
You too, honey. Bye.
Bye.